Good evening and welcome in to the Maury County Public School Game Day Show. I am Drake Colley, along with the co-host Landon Seacrest and also Drake Pugh, and our play-by-play announcers Peyton Calvert for the girls' game, and then Lewis Maddox will take care of the play-by-play for this boys' game. Tonight we are coming to you live courtside here at Culleoka High School Gymnasium on the Culleoka High School campus, unit school here in Culleoka, Tennessee. Culleoka is located just in between the I-65 exit in Columbia, Tennessee, just off of Highway 50 here in Columbia, Tennessee, in Maury County. We're glad to have you with us as tonight's game of the week will feature the Culleoka Lady Warriors and the Warriors taking on the Lady Tigers and the Tigers from Mount Pleasant, Tennessee.
Yeah, Drake, and we're all the whole Front Porch Sports Radio Hour crew is the ones that are on this game day show right now. So a lot of people that are still tuned in from the 4 to 5 o'clock hour are probably thinking, how did we get down here?
I know, it's like magic. It's like magic.
We transported.
That's
teleported.
Right. That's right. We took the express train out of downtown Columbia straight out to Culleoka. But we are glad to have everybody with us tonight, and we're going to be tipping the girls' game off about 35 minutes or so. And but before then, we want to talk some stuff about Maury County Public Schools. We also have some special guests coming on here at the bottom of the hour in a few minutes, and we also want to go over some other games that are going on and have already gone on last night.
Correct.
Landon, over the on Thursday night. What happened last night with Maury County Public Schools basketball team?
Yeah, well, before we get to last night, I want to shout out the fact that we already got our first broadcast under our belt. On Tuesday, we were down in Hampshire, Tennessee for Hampshire versus Santa Fe. That was our first broadcast of the year. We encountered some internet issues, but we have proof that we were there because Big Luke Maddox interviewed leading scorer Jack Slaughter. That is on our Instagram page. You can go see that interview. He was a huge part of Santa Fe's boys' victory. The boys and girls won that game down in Hampshire. But
dominant victory.
Yeah.
Well, we also that night we're in I was at Central with Barry Duke, and we had a successful broadcast on 103.7 WKRM.
Yep.
And we had a great time there. We had our intern Andy Carroll with us. She did a great job.
And last night, the Central boys were in action against Dixon.
Yeah. So last night, Columbia, they went to Dixon. The boys won, 2-point victory, 49-47.
Wow.
The girls, the Lady Lions, have been on an upward trajectory. They were not able to come out with the W, though. In Dixon, they lost 62-47. Then Hampshire, the team that we were just talking about, has some talent. One of the smaller unit schools that we cover. They had to face number 1 Eagleville, and that didn't go so well for the Hampshire Hawks.
Right. And if some of our listeners are thinking, why are they playing on Thursday night? Well, the reason they're playing on Thursday night, I used to be a former basketball TSSAA officials. There's a big shortage of TSSAA basketball officials out there. So I'm just giving a kind of a PSA for the TSSAA. If you think you'd like to get into some action, like to call some basketball, contact TSSAA.org, and they'll get you to your local basketball referees association.
Drake, have you been contacted at all since you retired?
Well, I called for 29 years, and then right after the COVID pandemic year, I laid off and went back a year, and then I decided to spend more time at home. But to answer your question, no, they've not called me back. And I don't know. I'm not really sure if that's a good or a bad thing, but I just have not gotten a phone call yet. So.
Hey, guys, before we get ahead of ourselves on this, I want to shout out what we do with the Wednesday night show at Puckett's. The Maury County Public School Sports Zone, myself, Lou Maddox, Drake Colley's been a part of it, Drake Pugh is a part of it. We talk to the area coaches and players, and we award our Player of the Week. Both Players of the Week this week came from Santa Fe. T.C. Brady, 17 points versus Hampshire. Nora Kate Butt, I believe she had 18 points versus Hampshire.
Yeah.
She scored a lot of points. So shout out to those
Tough
two
player.
players.
Nora Kate Butt, you could tell. I remember watching Nora Kate Butt as a freshman.
Yeah.
Getting some playing time with the varsity squad there at Santa Fe. And you could tell then that she was going to be a force as she got older.
I know that all of the Culleoka people that are probably listening to our broadcast right now, the majority of them are loving all this talk about their rival with the big win.
Hey, the Culleoka girls are about to be front and center. They're going to be the broadcast in our first game tonight, so they're going to get plenty of airtime, plenty of talk about their players. We just have to give credit where credit is due.
Hey, double
to other schools across Maury County.
Yeah,
double player of the week on both sides of the girls and the boys. One from Santa Fe this week. So, Culleoka. Hopefully some nominees coming out of their lineup tonight. Know they got Isaac Hargrove, Bob Holt, some guys that can really score, Ethan Richardson. So, it should be a good one.
Well,
absolutely.
They just finished up the junior varsity game between Mount Pleasant and Culleoka boys. They had the junior varsity game going on. And right now the clock is counting down to about 33. And at the bottom of the hour, we're going to have some special guests. Drake Pugh, you want to tell the folks who are coming in here in a few minutes?
I would love to do that. So, my mom, Karen Vaughn Pugh, Culleoka class of 1987, will be joining us. She played for the not Lady Warriors, the Devilettes, back when they were the Blue Devils. Yes,
Devilettes. I like that name. The Devilettes.
I like it too. I like it too. And then along with her first cousin, Laura Thrasher Parks, also class of 1987, former Devilette and a current teacher here at Culleoka.
Okay.
And her son, Cooper Parks, my second cousin, who's not here tonight, he is a 1,000-point scorer and was awarded that in 2021. His name is up there for all to see.
And we've got another Culleoka alumni in Peyton Calvert with us. Peyton, we were talking earlier today, just a little while ago on the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour, that maybe we ought to put this basketball court. The court does not have a name, or it's not memorialized with somebody or named for somebody. Some great people here at Culleoka. We talked about maybe naming it after Ken Harris.
That's right. Yeah, no, I would love to see that one day. I might actually petition for that because
Ken Harris Court.
Ken Harris Court.
I mean, that has a ring to it. Ken Harris has dedicated his life to Culleoka High School, unit school.
Yeah, at one point he coached like all four of the teams. He coached both middle school and high school girls and boys.
Wow, I mean that's
dedication.
That
right
is
there.
true dedication.
Yeah, that is
another name just to play Blue Devil's advocate right here.
Ooh, I like it.
Every time I think of Culleoka basketball, I think of Casey Holt.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
So maybe
Casey Holt.
Maybe Holt.
What about Holt
Arena?
What about Holt Harris Court?
Or it can be Holt Court.
I like that.
You could hashtag.
Yeah, it can be Holt Court and Ken Harris Gym.
Harris Holt Court or something like that.
Yeah.
Harris Court Holt Arena.
I like that a lot.
Speaking of Casey Holt, he joined us on a broadcast of one of these games. He joined P Money and I about a month ago.
Yeah, just before Christmas break.
He was on with us along with his brother, and we had a good time with him.
Okay. Hey, we're up against our first break, according to Landon Seacrest, our technician and co-host tonight. So this is the Maury County Public Schools game day show you're listening to. We are courtside, Culleoka High School unit or Culleoka Unit School Gymnasium, and we're going to take a quick break and be right back with some very special guests. Please don't go anywhere.
Is your internet slowing you down? It's time for an upgrade. Whether you're at home, working from your home office, or at your business, it's time to unleash the speed you need with speeds up to 1 gig at CPWS for as low as $70 a month. Give us a call, 931-375-7777. Local service, local support, CPWS.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
The Way Realty is helping to empower buyers and sellers to accomplish their real estate goals. Currently, we have sellers offering buy-down rates to 4.875% fixed-rate financing on selected homes through approved lenders. If you want to buy or sell your home faster, let us show you the many services we offer to help you get the most out of your real estate transaction. Schedule your listing or showing appointment today by going to thewayrealty.com or calling us at 931-580-4669. And remember, Jesus Christ changes lives. I know because He changed mine.
Hey, this is Trip Stoltz, owner of Columbia Ace Hardware. We are excited to announce that we have completely remodeled our store. We have expanded our selection in many brands including Milwaukee, Steel, and Big Green Egg. We have new inventory arriving daily, so come see the changes for yourself at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard, Columbia, Tennessee.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
At Umamua MD, Spring Hill's newest physician-led med spa, it's about restoring balance to your body, mind, and soul. From weight loss support, revitalizing IV therapies, to anti-aging, our services are designed to help you feel renewed, confident, and whole. At Umamua MD, consults with our medical director ensure safe and personalized results. Book today at umamd.com and step forward radiant, restored, and confident.
And welcome back to the Maury County Public School Game Day Show. We are live courtside here at the Culleoka Unit School. Thank you for joining us. And we're about 25 minutes away from tip-off of the Mount Pleasant Culleoka girls basketball game, which is the first game on our slate tonight. And it'll be directly followed by the boys game, Mount Pleasant Tigers taking on the Warriors of Culleoka. And I tell you what, we've got Drake Pugh here courtside, and we are live broadcasting to you from the gym, Culleoka Gym. And Drake, I'm going to let you take over the introductions here. I think it would be pertinent for you to do that. Why don't you take that over?
All right. Well, thank you, Drake. Well, I've got here my mom, Karen Vaughn Pugh, right here on the end. Hi, Mom.
Hello.
And my cousin, Laura Thrasher Parks. Hi, Laura.
How are you?
Good. Glad to have y'all on here. I'm going to ask y'all, I got 5 questions I'm going to ask y'all, and not in any particular order, but I'll let y'all kind of elaborate off of them. But I'll ask you this one, kind of an open-end question. First, what are some of y'all's greatest memories from playing at Culleoka back in the 80s?
Well, we have a lot of them. Played basketball from 7th grade to 12th grade, which was Laura may have to help me out here, 1983,
82, I think.
Yeah, up to 87, and just
Julie Geary was our coach.
Yeah, yeah, we had a great junior high team, and then we kind of fizzled out by the time we hit our senior.
And let me jump in here. And both you, Karen and Laura, played together all those years? I mean, every single year, all the way up through your senior year?
Yes.
We were born 2 weeks apart.
Yep.
You know, we've been together from the beginning. She's a January birthday in February, and we played all kinds of sports together, so it was a great experience.
And let me get this straight. You at that time, Culleoka were the Blue Devils.
We were the Blue Devillettes.
And you were the Blue Devillettes.
Yes.
I heard that this afternoon on the Front Porch Radio Hour, and I thought, boy, that'd make a great name for a band.
It would. Yeah.
But now and let me just steal a little bit of your thunder here, Drake.
Oh, no problem.
Okay, so you were together for all those years from 7th grade through the 12th grade. Can you remember one year that was really stood out? Was it like your sophomore year, your junior year, senior, 9th grade year, 8th grade year?
Our 8th grade year really stood out. That was the year. Well, we almost went undefeated the whole year, and so we would go to a lot of the. That was before we were in the TSSAA for middle school, and so we would go to tournaments all over the place, and so we
did pretty well.
We did very well. We did very well.
And it's always fun when you win.
It's always fun.
Yeah, it is.
And those years stick in, and those are the years that stick in your memory as the best years. Okay.
I've got a question here, kind of sentimental to my family. My mom's dad, the late Jerry Vaughn, who also was a Culleoka alumni and played for the Blue Devils way back.
I've always heard stories from you and Grant about how he was the loudest man in the audience here. Talk a little bit about that and like kind of how that all was.
Yeah, my dad definitely made a name for himself. So when everybody in the gym knew where he was,
especially the referees.
Yes, he sat right over there on this side to our right, and he had a very deep voice. He sang bass, and so you could hear him everywhere.
Yeah.
Was he ever escorted or out of a gym? Or did he ever get that upset where he was?
I can't say that he was escorted. I can remember one specific time that I probably wasn't as nice as I should have been in a call, and I tipped the ball to the ref and got a technical, and he came out of the stands, but at that time I didn't know if he was coming after me or coming after the ref. But thankfully he stopped when he got down to the ball.
That's just a big Papa Bear in him looking at
he didn't get escorted out. He may have just chose to walk out a couple of times.
And so tell us a little bit about the coaches y'all had over the years. I know y'all had a few, and about the influence and legacy they had and the impact they had on y'all.
Well, we had the same coach from 7th grade all the way through our junior year.
Wow.
Yeah, and so that, when you have the same coach that many years in a row, you work together and you know what to expect. So it was great.
Who was the coach? What was
Julie Gary.
Yeah, she was our 5th grade teacher as well.
And if you're talking about having the same coach all those years, in a small community like Culleoka, doesn't seem like you have tons of new kids coming into the class every year or going, leaving again. So you all as a unit, as the Devilettes, the Blue Devilettes, you all kind of had the same core of your team along you, Karen and Laura, along with probably 3 or 4 other girls at that time that you all were all on the same team.
We were, and we were very committed. We were very committed to basketball.
And by the time you got to be sophomore, juniors, and seniors, your junior and senior year, you kind of knew exactly what each other were doing on the basketball court. Right. So it was really important that you all had kind of grown up on the basketball court together as teammates.
Well, and we worked very well together. It wasn't like one person was showboating or that kind of thing. We worked as a team.
As a team, yes.
How many players did y'all have on the team your senior year? Do y'all remember how many there were?
12, 14, probably about 12.
And 5 of them were seniors?
Yes, 5 were seniors.
Wow.
And really for unit schools, 12 nowadays is a pretty good number. I mean,
it is.
Unfortunately nowadays, it's just the way high school sports are, and I think just the culture that we live in, and less sports are being played by kids nowadays. But you see teams, especially unit schools that are a little bit smaller and smaller numbers. You see, and some high schools, they come out with 7 or 8 players. So if you got in foul trouble,
well, when we graduated, the school was about half the size that it is now.
Okay.
Yes. So wow. For us to have that many playing, we did very well with that.
And had a pretty good team.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys, sounds like you guys, even when you got up into the high school from your stellar 8th grade year, once you started to even move up into varsity playing high school, you guys held your own.
We went to region, I think, almost every year we played. We never made it to state in basketball, but we did make it to,
and that was
the region.
That was obviously single A basketball back then.
And when we played, the district included Perry County and Wayne County and Collinwood. I mean, we had a huge district.
And some tough basketball programs. I mean, let me tell you, people don't understand. Go down to Perry County and start talking bad about their basketball.
That's right.
You might not make it back to Murray County home.
You may not.
And that's the way it is about Wayne County girls basketball. You start bad-mouthing them down there.
They are still good.
Down those Lady Wildcats, and then you won't make it out of Wayne County.
No, you will not.
And it's been that way for a very, very long time.
Yes, right.
And just the competitiveness of this area, South Central, Middle Tennessee, high school sports are very, very important. And let's talk briefly about how important being a Blue Devilette was to you and your high school career growing up, and how important was that? I mean, the cohesiveness obviously between you and Laura, and your family related, and I'm glad to see you all still getting along so well.
Oh, yes.
But I mean, that cohesiveness and that chance to play for Culleoka and be a Blue Devilette must have been
Well, it was family. It was
very
family.
close to your heart.
Yeah, we were family.
It was very relationship, everybody, very close, very family-oriented. You know, Laura still lives in the community and teaches here, so she's got to see the flip side of a Warrior. You know, I probably have been back only limited times. I come back for graduations, and it just seems, in my mind, when I walk in, I still look around this gym, and it's the Devilettes land, or Devil land. You know, I don't look at that as a bad. I never thought of a bad connotation with that at all.
No.
But, yeah, it forever will be that.
But it was very difficult when I did come here to teach. And I came to some games, and they were screaming Warriors. I thought, where am I? I'm lost. This is not where I'm supposed to be.
Well, and I was going to ask, too, because we were talking about this earlier. When did that change? When did they change it?
And why did it change?
And why, yeah.
I think it was about in 95 or 96, I believe, is when it changed. And I think my understanding, it was just a group of parents that thought
the devil was not one. They didn't want their children to be. They didn't want their children to be referred to as the devil.
And never one time in all my years carrying a basketball bag or going from gym to gym, and I looked at that devil head on that bag and never thought of a negative connotation.
Right,
We were the Blue Devilettes, and that was just not how it was thought of.
Right. I mean, you have the Duke Blue Devils still to this day, so.
And so let me just get a quick idea from you two that grew up and are alumni from Culleoka High School, along with our play-by-play guy, Peyton Calvert. But the importance of the unit schools in Maury County. I mean, you've got Santa Fe, you've got the Hampshire community, you've got the Culleoka community. I mean, when you hear about, you know, things getting cut, money getting cut from these programs, and talking about possibly shutting down these unit schools. I mean, obviously you guys feel strongly about how important they are to this community and to their respective communities.
Oh, yes, I agree completely. And you do hear that a lot of times about the unit schools. They want to shut down and they want to consolidate, and we do lose some funding and that type things because of it. But I do teach here, and I've taught here for, I don't know, probably almost 28 years. I taught 6 years somewhere else. And then
I mean, your boots on the ground, Laura.
I am.
Your boots on the ground.
This is home.
You're in the middle of it. You understand the importance of it.
This is home, yes.
What this public unit school means to Culleoka.
And Drake, speaking back on family, I mean, speaking for Mom, Laura, and myself, our family, I mean, we're all here. Our little cousin Lindsay Pigg is on the girls' team playing tonight. Right. Our cousin Courtney Benefield's right across the court right now, going to do the scoreboard. And their aunt, my great aunt Nancy Pigg, sitting behind us. So, I mean, everybody's here.
Yeah.
So,
and her son Cooper's a 1,000-point player from 2021.
And kind of my whole point is that nowadays, as public funding for high schools are put on the chopping block, and they're getting whittled away. People need to keep in mind how important these unit schools are to Maury County and to their community.
They are very important to the community, yes.
All right, we've got to take a break. We've really enjoyed visiting with you.
Thank you so much.
Drake, we're gonna get a nice zoom in of our guests. We're gonna have them stand at center court, and I'm gonna zoom in. Give the camera a nice wave when you get up for us. Thank you.
Thank you for joining. We've been talking to.
Thank y'all for being with us.
Yeah,
thank y'all.
Laura Parks, right?
Yes.
If you guys will get up front here, and hey, we're going to take a quick break. This is the Maury County Public School Game Day Show. We're going to have the Maury County Public School Athletic Director on right after this. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, we appreciate those guests for joining us on the Maury County Public Schools Game Day Show. We love to get some features from people in the community, and we are super excited. We are super excited for them to be a part of this, and we are just elated that they are here. And these are our guests, Karen Pugh, Laura Thrasher, Drake Pugh, Drake Colley. Thank you for joining the show. We appreciate you all here. Down here in Culleoka, this is the Maury County Public Schools Game Day Show. We're going to take a quick break and be right back.
At CSH, we know the sport of football builds discipline, character, and work ethic, 3 common characteristics of winners. It's a sport where we drowns out me. Leadership is nurtured, and that's why CSH supports all Murray County football teams, and want to say a special thanks and good luck to every player, coach, volunteer, and parent of this year's teams from youth programs, middle schools, and high schools. We know football builds men that make a difference. Let's go.
At Umamua MD, Spring Hill's newest physician-led med spa, it's about restoring balance to your body, mind, and soul. From weight loss support, revitalizing IV therapies, to anti-aging, our services are designed to help you feel renewed, confident, and whole. At Umamua MD, consults with our medical director ensure safe and personalized results. Book today at umamd.com and step forward radiant, restored, and confident.
This is David Usselton with Usselton Automotive, located in Columbia, Tennessee. We service all foreign and domestic vehicles. We take pride in our work, and we don't cut corners. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty and loan our cars with almost every repair. We are located at 1201 South High Street in Columbia, Tennessee. You can reach us at 931-215-1765 or find more information at usseltons.com.
Is your insurance up to date in today's world? Foster Insurance Agency is an insurance agency you can depend on for your commercial and personal insurance needs. Foster tailors insurance coverage to meet your unique requirements stemming from years of experience and represents several top-rated companies such as Erie Insurance. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient Columbia location at 204 West 4th Street. Foster Insurance, serving Middle Tennessee since 1952.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Ford, Foster Insurance Agency here in downtown Columbia. We've been here since 1952, located at 204 West 4th Street. We specialize in commercial insurance. We write home, auto, and life insurance. We write anything from your bulldozer to your helicopter, from churches to bars. Come see myself, Mike, Shelby, or Nikki. We'll be happy to take care of you. We specialize in service.
And welcome back to the Murray County Public School Game Day Show. I am Drake Colley, and we are courtside here. Culleoka Unit School basketball court as we are getting ready here in 10 minutes maybe, 10, 11 minutes.
Roughly.
Tip off between the Mount Pleasant Lady Tigers and the Culleoka Lady Warriors going to go at it, and then we'll have the boys game to follow. And right now we've got Murray County Public School Athletic Director Chris Pointer on the show with us. Chris, how are you?
I am doing great, sir. Glad to be here.
Fantastic.
First game day show of the year.
Hey,
it's going to be a packed house. It's going to be a good game. Yeah.
We're excited about it. And Chris, right before you came on, we had 2 alumni from 1987 that played basketball and graduated, obviously, from Culleoka Unit School. And we were just wanted to continue a little bit of the discussion of the importance of unit schools in their respective communities here in Murray County, and the importance of them being a family member of the Murray County Public School system. Can you elaborate a little bit on that for the unit school?
Yeah, absolutely. So let me start by saying this. There has not been any conversations about like trimming or cutting any dollars from our unit schools or any sort of cutbacks or anything. And quite honestly, we're trying to look at ways that we invest more into those particular programs. Now, we're always looking at how do we maximize and how do we amplify things that are going in the district, and how do we best provide services to our student athletes from that particular place. But even as a district as a whole, there's not really been any talk about trimming or pulling back. But
and hopefully there won't be.
No. And quite honestly, I don't think there ever will be, quite honestly, especially with the growing community of Culleoka. But what I will tell you is when you start looking at investment, when you start taking like, obviously the gym floor was done. These is one of the first gym floors we redone. Obviously they got new goals, the drop down netting, the new pads on the side. Obviously we revamped their logo. because they actually was a copyright violation with Florida State. So we had to redo their logo and revamp that. And then right behind us, where the old softball fields and stuff used to be, there is a 7,500 plus square foot indoor facility going up right now.
I saw that construction.
Which is going to be really, really nice for, you know, your outdoor sports. And obviously we're having a conversation now about what we do to revamp their weight room, reskin a current metal building that they have to be able to provide that for them. So there's a lot of things in the work, but I am excited about the indoor facility that's going up, what that's going to look like. I think it's going to be a shining jewel in our community, and I think other schools, especially like your standalone schools, are going to try to look at ways to come up with the resources to try to have something very similar. Going to be great for pitchers. We'll have 2 drop-down cages, have soccer goals in there for soccer, have restroom facilities, the whole 9, fully turfed on the inside. It's going to be exciting.
Well, I tell you what, and after calling many basketball games in this gym over the years, I can look around right now and tell you it's just the improvements, and it's just a beautiful facility inside here at the gymnasium at Culleoka Unit School, and there are just better things on the horizon.
No, absolutely. I think every day we're chipping away. Every day we're asking questions about how do we improve, what can we do better. The conversations at district office are very different than they were when I first got here. I think coaches and those and parents and everyone else are giving us feedback, calling, seeing what they can do, having conversations, having meetings with myself or having meetings with Mr. Perriman, and just looking at our overall facility footprint and what does it look like? What type of an example is it to community? Is it providing what those communities need? What can we do to enhance them? What needs to be improved? And kind of taking it from there.
Well, after talking with you, I just would like everybody out there listening to our show right now to understand and tell other folks that you're putting to rest any type of talk of funding going away from these unit schools. I mean, I would even see how that could be used in trying to pull athletes from these unit schools into other schools by saying, well, you know, we don't know if these schools are going to be around here in 2 or 3 years or whatever the deal. So I just want people to understand that talk is ridiculous talk.
No, absolutely. And I think the one message that I would send to the unit schools is that they have a very unique offering that is appealing to a clientele of people, not just in Murray County, but in surrounding areas. And so some of the things that we're doing at these schools are carrots to dangle out there to communities to say, hey, come and check us out. Hey, come see what we're all about. I mean, we're a 1A school with an indoor facility. We're a 1A school with improved gymnasiums, and our ball fields are taken care of.
Much smaller classes. I mean, you know,
smaller classroom sizes, offerings. So when you go from Santa Fe, Hampshire to Culleoka, they're similar but very different. They offer things that are unique, and communities just have to learn how to, and schools have to learn how to market that. And that's one of the things we're talking about in Murray County Public Schools, that, hey, we got to market and offer what we have. When you start talking about school choice, no other school system in the state of Tennessee, and I'll stand by that until somebody can prove me otherwise, has the most diverse offering of school choice.
Sure.
Of the variety of schools that we have in Murray County compared to anybody in the state of Tennessee. We got from 1A schools to 5A schools to, you know, to schools that got small classrooms, to larger classrooms, the CT offerings that we're having, to the advanced placement classes that we're having, to rural, to more urban settings, all in one school district is almost unheard of when you start going from community to community.
And also the ability of Murray County Public Schools to service special education students in all varieties, handicapped, physically handicapped children, when really there are other schools in this area that might not be able to do that, but Murray County Public Schools do that and offer all types of services for those special needs children.
So in public education, we do things that others can't do, and we do things that others are unwilling to do. And I think that's something that's special about Murray County Public Schools, but that's something special about public education in general. And we just have to do a better job of selling that and getting people to understand that's what we have to offer. And so every day we got to wake up daily thinking about what can we do to improve the overall school experience for our students, for our student athletes, for our parents, for communities. And this is a big game. Mount Pleasant and Culleoka tipping out. This is a community event where people are coming out. It's already tough to find somewhere to park. I'm parked back in the back and had to walk around and use my badge. But these types of events are important for communities, and I'm excited for the game tonight.
Absolutely. We're up against a break. Got about a minute before we're going to take our break. Big Lou, what are you expecting tonight?
Yeah, I mean, Peyton's going to have the call for the girls' game. Haven't seen Culleoka in person as far as watching a game or calling a game so far. Have seen Mount Pleasant and what Mount Pleasant brings. The one game that we did call with Mount Pleasant, they played Frank Hughes at Mount Pleasant. The girls got a crazy last-second shot that went up and in. I think her name's Martin, Kylie Martin.
Yes,
who
sir.
put that shot up and won the game for them right at the last second. So Culleoka girls only one sub. Mount Pleasant girls only two subs. So what you see at the start is what you're going to see throughout the entire game. To me, it's going to come down to who gets tired first in the girls' game. And on the guys' side, Culleoka kind of reeling a little bit. Mount Pleasant is very, very athletic.
And they'll play physical. If you want to play physical with them, if the referees will allow it, they will play physical.
But I will say this about Culleoka. I've seen these girls play since they were in 6th grade. And they're competitive, they're feisty, they get after it. You know, we had a COVID year when these girls would have been like in 8th grade, and they were prepared to win the county championship. They had the best team in the county. And so I fully expect this to be a very close and game that's going to be a battle back and forth. But Culleoka's got 2 or 3 girls that's got a lot of heart and a lot of dog in them. It's going to be fun.
Well, I'm excited to see it. I know you guys are. This is the Maury County Public Schools Game Day Show. The game of the week is next between Mount Pleasant and Culleoka. The girls are up first, and we'll be back right after this.
At Umamua MD, Spring Hill's new.
Hey, this is Trip Stoltz, owner of Columbia Ace Hardware. We are excited to announce that we have completely remodeled our store. We have expanded our selection in many brands including Milwaukee, Steel, and Big Green Egg. We have new inventory arriving daily, so come see the changes for yourself at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard, Columbia, Tennessee.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Some people are just obsessed with their lawns. They'd cut their grass with a pair of scissors if they could. Thanks to Gravely, they don't have to. You see, Gravely makes not only the best built and most comfortable lawnmowers, they also leave your house looking like a doggone country club. So whether you're a commercial landscaper wanting the best or just a perfectionist homeowner, you can't do better than a Gravely.
See our full line of Gravely products at Maury County Equipment, 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia, Tennessee, or check us out on Facebook. Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Delicious food and amazing service at an affordable price. Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Located off of Nashville Highway in Neapolis, near Spring Hill High School. 2504 Care Lane. Authentic Mexican cuisine. Full menu. Family dine-in. Takeout. Delivery. Offering the best cocktails in the area. On the rocks or frozen, pair your meal with our famous margarita. Don't forget, Mezcal Cochina Mexicana for your next meal. Check us out on Facebook. Visit Mezcal Cochina Mexicana today. Proud supporters of the Front Porch Sports Network.
Is your internet slowing you down? It's time for an upgrade. Whether you're at home, working from your home office, or at your business, it's time to unleash the speed you need with speeds up to 1 gig at CPWS for as low as $70 a month. Give us a call, 931-375-7777. Local service, local support, CPWS.
Discover Prime and Pint in downtown Columbia, where great food meets great company. Join us for weekly specials. Tuesday is Texas Tuesday with a rotating menu that gives back to local causes. Wednesday is half off burgers and pints all day long. And on Thursday, don't miss our prime rib dinner carved fresh by our chef. Make your night memorable at Prime and Pint, 105 East 6th Street, Columbia. Prime and Pint Butchery and Public House.
A body in motion stays in motion until you feel that muscle tighten, that sharp pain you didn't expect, and suddenly you're stopped in your tracks. KRT helps you get back in action with all natural pain relief in just minutes. Don't get sidelined by muscle cramps. Stay in the game with KRT.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Good evening and welcome in to Culleoka Gymnasium, the site of the Murray County Public School Game of the Week between the Mount Pleasant Tigers and the home Culleoka Warriors. I'm Peyton Calvert, joined alongside Landon Seacrest, Lewis Maddox, and Chris Pointer for tonight's action. Starting lineups for the Mount Pleasant Lady Tigers: number 5, Emma Tomlin; number 22, Carissa McFarland; number 23, Kylie Martin; number 33, Tia Webster; and number 34, Cresley Dye. Starting for the Lady Warriors: number 1, Kenzie Clokey; number 3, Kennedy Clokey; number 10, Lindsay Pigg; and number 14, Kendall Reichman. The lineup is rounded out by number 34, Izzy Hargrove. Mount Pleasant comes out in their blue away jersey with white numerals trimmed in red. Culleoka in their all whites, navy numerals, Columbia blue lettering trimmed in navy blue. To jump center for Mount Pleasant is number 33, Tia Webster, and for Culleoka, Lindsay Pigg. As we're about to be underway, there's the tip that's controlled by Mount Pleasant. Emma Tomlin with it. As Mount Pleasant goes left side, that's Emma Tomlin, goes up for the layup, no good. Rebounded Mount Pleasant, shots back up, blocked away, and we got a jump ball under the basket. Lindsay Pigg tied it up with Tia Webster. Possession will go to Culleoka.
Last time we saw Mount Pleasant play against Frank Hughes in Mount Pleasant, I think they set a record for most jump balls in a basketball game ever. So
Yeah, they did.
There's a quick one right there, 18 seconds in.
Kennedy Clucky drives left side, goes up and scores for the first points of the contest. Culleoka leads it 2-0. Here's Tomlin with it. Being trapped in the corner, that's Kenzie Clucky, and Pigg putting pressure. They got a hand on it. Izzy Hargrove comes up with it, and it's slapped back to Tomlin. Tomlin looks inside, stolen away Reichman. Here comes Hargrove on the break, right side, good! Izzy Hargrove with the layup to extend the lead to 4 in the opening minute of the contest.
It's a great way to finish a fast break.
Yeah, these girls have played together for a long time, so it's going to be like I said earlier, these girls have played together for a long time. Really good team. They got some missing pieces, but they're going to compete. They're going to compete at a high level.
Carissa McFarland called for steps. That turns it over to the Lady Warriors. Here's Kennedy Clokey with it outside. Culleoka moving the ball around the perimeter. There's Clokey to Reichman. Reichman with it now. Skips over to Kenzie Clokey. Inside to Hargrove. Back outside to Reichman. She's going to fire one up from deep. That shot's no good. Fought for, and Webster comes down with it from Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant basketball.
She was barely able to save it from going out of bounds.
Here's Mount Pleasant with it. There's Martin with it. She drives, puts up a floater. That shot's too strong, no good. And Izzy Hargrove controls the rebound. Izzy Hargrove splits the defense on the break, drives middle, finds Kinsey Clucky outside for a shot, and that one's good. Kinsey Clucky from 15, and Mount Pleasant's John A. Stewart's going to need a timeout, and we'll take one with them. Culleoka leads at 6-0, 6:20 to go here in the first quarter. You're listening to Murray County Public School Game of the Week, powered by CPWS.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
Out of the timeout, Mount Pleasant to inbound. That's Emma Tomlin. Mount Pleasant down 6-0 early, 6:20 to go in the first quarter. Here's Martin with it, and she travels. Yes, she did. That'll be a turnover, Culleoka basketball.
Peyton, it didn't look like head coach John A. Stewart was very pleased with her team in that timeout. You got to expect them to come out a little differently.
Absolutely.
You could be pleased after that start.
Yeah.
Kendall Reichman to inbound in front of the Mount Pleasant bench, gets it into Hargrove, who's working on Martin, gets it to Kendall Reichman in the corner, being guarded now by Tomlin, as Kendall Reichman calling out a play, getting it up top to Clucky to reset the offense. Kennedy Clucky with it now. Back up to Kinsey. Here's Izzy Hargrove running through her motion. Gets it out to Pig. Inside to Reichman on the left side. Goes up and scores off the glass. That's Kendall Reichman.
They just lost her on the backdoor cut coming down the baseline, and she was an easy shot.
Former player of the week for the Front Porch Sports Network.
She's missed do it all as Culleoka leads it 8-0. Mount Pleasant inside. That ball slapped around, and they say it was last touched by a Lady Tiger. That'll be Culleoka basketball under under Mount Pleasant's basket.
Just not comfortable. That was just an ill-advised pass down low and went straight out of bounds.
Izzy Hargrove to bring the ball up for the Lady Warriors. Their lead is 8. Here's Hargrove with it, being worked on by Martin. Finds Kennedy Clucky on the wing, back up top to Hargrove. Kylie Martin with the pressure and the steal. She's got a wide open break. She goes up and, oh, she blows the layup on the fast break. Nobody there, and Izzy Hargrove comes up with it. Gets it over to Clucky in the corner. That shot's no good. Hargrove with the rebound, and she's going to dribble it back up top and finds Reichman. Reichman with it now. And we got a whistle, 3-second violation against the Lady Warriors, so that'll turn it over to the Lady Tigers. I believe that was Lexi McKinnon checking in for the first time tonight for the Lady Warriors with that 3 seconds. Mount Pleasant facing pressure. They throw it away. That ball's come up. Kennedy Clucky comes up with it, and then she dribbles out of bounds and couldn't get a handle on it. Turns it right back over to the Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers to inbound in front of the Culleoka bench. That's their front court. Tomlin to inbound it. She finds Martin. Martin being guarded by McKinnon. Over to Tomlin. Tomlin looks inside to Webster. She spins, goes up, and scores. Wow.
With the foul.
That was Webster fighting through traffic and converting the layup, and has a chance for a three-point play.
First points of the night for Mount Pleasant.
She's a force on the inside, P-Money. We broadcast the game that they played against Frank Hughes, as Lou said, and she's just a terror down low.
Absolutely, as she converts the old-fashioned three-point play. That brings the score 8-3. Culleoka on top by 5. Here with 4:35 to go in the first quarter. Reichman with it now. In the lane, goes up and is bumped. Late whistle. They got a foul on the floor against the Lady Tigers. Believe they called it on Webster. Couldn't tell who they got on the foul there. But that will be the 4th against Mount Pleasant. Kendall Reichman to inbound under the Lady Warriors basket. Izzy Hargrove from deep. That shot's too strong. Tapped around. Lexi McKinnon comes up with it, and another foul will be called.
Ticky-tack right there.
Just a bit.
Very ticky-tack.
Martin picks up the foul for Mount Pleasant.
Mount Pleasant going to have to use a lot of that size down low.
Izzy Hargrove to Kennedy Clucky, top of the key. She fires one up. That's no good. Reichman with the rebound, and she's going to dribble it back out and reset the offense. 4:10 to go in the first quarter. Culleoka leads it 8-3. Kendall Reichman with it. Finds Izzy Hargrove beyond the arc. Three.
Oh,
got it.
Money.
Bingo.
Izzy Hargrove from 3, and that extends the lead back to 8 for the Lady Warriors. As Kinsey Clucky will pick up a foul.
Izzy Hargrove is also a former player of the week.
And she can shoot the lights out. She's fantastic. Mount Pleasant to inbound. Kylie Martin with it. Trying to get something set up as Webster comes up, sets a hard screen. There's the drive, and the basket is good. Kylie Martin from the middle of the lane with the floater. 11-5 the score. Culleoka on top. Kendall Reichman working on Martin. Finds Kennedy Clucky on the wing. She fires it up. Too strong, no good. Rebound Kylie Martin, and Kylie Martin's going to bring the ball up the floor for the Lady Tigers. As Pig fouls her there.
Yeah, a little bump.
Little bump. As you mentioned before, Mount Pleasant has a size advantage against the Lady Warriors, and the Lady Warriors without Finley Keeling as she's out with a knee injury. So that just really, that's going to hinder Culleoka in this contest, not having a dominant force in the paint. As Mount Pleasant inbounds it inside, number 22, Carissa McFarland, goes up and is hacked. She'll go to the charity stripe and shoot 2.
Yeah, that's what Clarissa does well. She gets inside and forces fouls, and then when she gets to the line, you saw in that first game that we called with Mount Pleasant playing, she hits them.
Yes, she does.
Well, these would be big free throws early in the contest. 3:20 to go in the first quarter. Culleoka with a 6-point lead. McFarland's first free throw's in the air, rattles around and goes out, no good. Checking into Mount Pleasant for the first time tonight is Ariana Clark, number 10. McFarland's second free throw's in the air, back rim, top of the backboard, no good. Kendall Reichman with the rebound, 0 for 2 at the line there for McFarland. Izzy Hargrove from deep, that shot's up. Little short rebound, Izzy Hargrove throws it away, and Mount Pleasant's on the break. Here's Kylie Martin with it, drives center of the lane, goes up and scores it off the glass. Culleoka still leads by 4, 11-7.
Coast to coast, Kylie Martin.
Izzy Hargrove to Pig in the corner. Pig finds a cutting Kendall Reichman, who goes up and scores it off the glass.
Could have been an and one.
Yeah.
Fought through a little bit of contact there and scored it on the right-hand side, 13-7. Lady Warriors on top. McFarland to Tomlin. Tomlin drives and is fouled by Reichman there, as Reichman did not have her feet set. That's a blocking foul.
That's going to be something to watch in this game, Peyton. Culleoka has a very thin bench. They can't afford to get in foul trouble.
Thin is generous. They have one substitute.
Thin is very generous.
Yeah.
As Coach Morrow is going to take a timeout, we'll take one with them, with Culleoka leading 13-7 over the Mount Pleasant Tigers. This is Murray County Public School Game of the Week, powered by CPWS on the Front Porch Sports Network. Back in Culleoka, 2 minutes, 17 seconds to go in the first quarter, and Emma Tomlin is at the free throw line after the Kendall Reichman foul. First free throw's up and no good, as they're having some troubles with the scoreboard. They can't get the fouls correct, and I think they got it.
And the score is incorrect too, is it not?
Yeah, the score is incorrect. It says 13-2, but that is way off, as Tomlin's second free throw is no good. Izzy Hargrove and McFarland under the basket fighting for it, as Carissa McFarland pulls down the rebound with the possession arrow, goes to Mount Pleasant, so they will inbound under their basket with 2:27 left to go in the first quarter. Chris Pointer, Lewis Maddox, Landon Seacrest, and Peyton Calvert on the call tonight from the Front Porch Sports Network. Here in the Cantaloupe capital of the United States, Culleoka, Tennessee. I did not bring my cantaloupe for you guys. I do apologize, but
the lost cantaloupe capital.
There you go.
I want to say I've never noticed the sign. There's a Culleoka Cantaloupe sign right before the.
Yes.
Before you come in
I
here?
never noticed that coming down here until we talked about the trivia question.
In the school or on the road?
On the road.
Right before the Culleoka sign that says "Welcome to Culleoka." There's a Culleoka Cantaloupes like historical marker.
Yep.
Sweet.
As Martin has it, she's going to fire one up just inside the three-point line. That bounces off. Webster with the rebound in the putback.
She's gonna have to take more charge down there in the post.
Yeah, Webster's too strong.
Absolutely she is. That ball slapped around. Webster has her hands on it. She comes up with it, gets it up to Martin. Martin on the fast break. Tries to find Tomlin.
Got to get the ball up a lot sooner than that. She was standing on the basket wide open.
Yeah, you got to give it up early so you can potentially get it back, Chris.
13-9. Culleoka's advantage shrinking to 4 here with 2:06 to go in the first quarter.
Quietly making their way back into it.
Absolutely, as that pass is tipped and stolen away by Hargrove, and Culleoka coming the other way. Here's Reichman with it, goes inside, puts up a shot off the glass, and is bumped, almost converted the and one there, but she'll go to the line and shoot 2 after she was mollywopped there on the layup.
Nice word, P.
Appreciate that. Foul was on 22, Carissa McFarland. Kendall Reichman's first free throws up in the air and no good. She misses the front end of 2.
Mollywop.
Mollywop, brother. As the second free throw's up and good. Culleoka 14, Mount Pleasant 9. Here's Kylie Martin with it. Finds Tomlin. Culleoka in full court pressure as Mount Pleasant throws the ball away. That's Kendall Reichman on the break. Finds Kenzie Clucky under the basket. It's up and good.
Great pass.
Kenzie Clucky, right-handed layup, extends the Warrior lead to 7, 16-9. Ball's tipped around. Kennedy Clucky comes up with it. Got away with steps there as she's trapped in the corner by Webster. She throws it away to Clark. Clark with it on the break. Stops and finds McFarland from the free throw line. That shot's too strong. Pig comes away with it, and she's fouled by Ariana Clark.
Not a great foul right there.
Not at all. As Clark did stop the fast break, but it looked like Mount Pleasant was pretty much down there with numbers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lady Warriors inbound in front of their sideline. Kennedy Clucky crosses the timeline. Gets it to Kendall Reichman in the corner, who drives middle. Finds Pig under the basket. That shot's up and no good. She wants that one back.
Yeah.
Martin with it now for Mount Pleasant.
Backboard's your friend.
Absolutely, you gotta use it. Kylie Martin throws up a floater from the right-hand side. That's no good. Warriors rebound on the break. Here's Reichman with it. Left-handed layup, no good. It's fought for, tied up. Possession arrow goes to Mount Pleasant. As you just said, the backboard's your friend, and
no, he's not.
Kendall Reichman didn't use it there on the break and missed. 16-9, under a minute to go in the first quarter. Martin with it. Finds Tomlin. Looks inside to McFarland from the free throw line. That jump shot rattles and doesn't fall as Webster tries to chase it down and save it, but they say it was out on the Lady Warriors, so Mount Pleasant basketball under their right side of the goal with 39 seconds to go. Tomlin inbounds it to Clark. Clark gets it to Martin. Martin fires one up from deep. That shot's no good. Kendall Reichman finds a wide open Kinsey Clucky, goes up and is fouled.
A cherry picking down there.
Yeah, they're advancing the ball very fast, though.
Yeah.
Culleoka is.
They're playing with great speed tonight, but that might come back to haunt them with limited subs, as we mentioned earlier.
Yes, sir.
Nonetheless, Kinsey Clucky at the line for 2. Her first free throw's up and is short. Got to bend those knees.
It's true.
Clokey's second free throw's up and is long, but Mount Pleasant had trouble getting a player in the block there.
Maybe some type of free throw violation.
Absolutely it was.
One more.
So Kinsey Clucky gets to try that again. With 30.3 seconds on the clock in the first quarter, Culleoka leads at 16-9. Clucky's third free throw attempt is no good. Martin on the break. Kylie Martin drives right side, goes up, no good. Rebound, Kendall Reichman.
There it is again.
Kinsey Clucky on the break. No! Can't hit the layup. A lot of missed layups. 13 seconds to go. Tomlin with it. Tries to go inside, but that ball is deflected by Clokey. So Mount Pleasant will inbound with 8.3 to go on the sideline.
Just got to have a wide open layup down low.
Got
That's
to.
That's the third pretty wide open one we've seen miss so far.
McFarland has it now at the free throw line. She's stripped away by Izzy Hargrove. Izzy Hargrove on the break. 2 seconds to go. She fires one up at the buzzer. No!
Might have fouled her elbow right there.
Yeah.
That was close as Izzy Hargrove's shot is no good at the buzzer. 16-9 is the score going into 2. You're listening to Murray County Public School Game of the Week and the Front Porch Sports Network, powered by CPWS.
Columbia Power and Water Systems is dedicated to bringing our customers reliable, local service. Whether you're turning on a light switch, your faucet, or streaming on TV, our dedicated team members from here in Murray County work every day to keep you on. If you need us, call us 931-388-4833 or visit cpws.com. CPWS, local service, local support.
Columbia Foodland is a locally owned and operated family grocery store with a full line of dry, dairy, frozen, meat, and produce items. We focus on keeping the freshest hand-cut meat and produce items daily with the most competitive prices in town. We offer weekly ad specials as well as in-store weekly specials throughout the store. Located at 427 West 7th Street in Columbia in the former Harris Foodland location. Columbia Foodland. We're here and ready to serve the wonderful people of Columbia and the surrounding areas.
Starting the second quarter off, Culleoka leads at 16-9 here in Culleoka, Tennessee. Izzy Hargrove with the ball. Mount Pleasant comes out in a 2-3 zone. Kennedy looks inside to Izzy. Izzy goes up and scores to start things off for the Lady Warriors in the second quarter. 18-9 is the score.
Great movement right there by Hargrove.
Martin gets it across the timeline, and no, she doesn't. She passes to Emma Tomlin, who couldn't quite get over half court, so that'll be over and back against Mount Pleasant. And the basketball goes right back to the Lady Warriors. Izzy Hargrove crosses half court. She finds Kennedy Clokey on the wing, being guarded by Clark. Back over to Hargrove. Kylie Martin playing her tight. Reichman to Hargrove. Hargrove fires it up. Bang!
Money.
Izzy Hargrove from deep, and that extends the Culleoka lead 21-9. Tomlin throws it away. Reichman coming the other way. Reichman goes up and misses the layup as Pig gets it. Putback's no good. And a missed opportunity there for the Lady Warriors.
So again, got to hit those.
Absolutely. Tomlin drives right side, looking for a pass. She finds McFarland from the elbow. That shot's up and good.
It's a good shot.
21-11. Culleoka on top. Hargrove with it. finds Kinsey Clucky. Inside to Pig. Pig's going to turn and score on the right side to extend the lead back to 12, 23, 11, Lady Warriors.
Now that is what a made layup looks like.
There you go. Tomlin with it to Clark. Gets it inside to Webster. Great defense by the Lady Warriors. McFarland's going to take a wild shot from the elbow, and that shot is no good. And it was last touched by Kendall Reichman. The basketball stays with the Lady Tigers. Checking into the game for the Lady Warriors is Lexi McKinnon. Out goes Kinsey Clucky. Kylie Martin's going to fire one up. That shot's no good. Rebound, Izzy Hargrove. Izzy Hargrove goes up, and on the pass, she was wild and out of control and just trucked Ariana Clark, so the ref gets her for a charge. That'll be a turnover to Mount Pleasant.
I don't think Coach Morrow likes that call. She was shaking her head over there on the bench.
It was a bit questionable, but the ref has a better view than we do, and now Coach Morrow definitely had a good view, but sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles. Izzy Hargrove's first foul as Kylie Martin has it, drives middle of the lane, kicks it back out to Tomlin. McFarland has it now. She's going to fire one up from free throw range, and that one's good. That's her spot on the floor.
Clarissa McFarland.
Yeah. Absolutely. Very confident in that nice mid-range jump shot is McFarland. 23-13, Culleoka's lead. Kennedy Clucky wide open. She fires it up from deep. No good. Mount Pleasant with the rebound. And Pig got a little physical there, trying to strip the ball away and hacked Emma Tomlin there. So Mount Pleasant will inbound it. Got to go the length of the floor. That's Pig's first foul of the contest. Second foul against the Warriors. Kylie Martin with it now, directing traffic, trying to set something up. She's saying, move, get out of the way, do something. Emma Tomlin has it now. Over to Clark. Clark drives middle. Defense collapses. McKinnon gets her hand on it, but no, the ref says foul.
Oh my goodness.
Lou and I were both signaling jump ball from the broadcast table here. I don't know.
I didn't even put my thumbs up because I thought it was automatic.
The ref on the backside said that
you almost got to get in better position. Because, I mean, when the angle that he had was not a good angle.
No, it wasn't. As Webster has it under the basket and a hold against her on Kennedy Clucky. So that's two quick fouls there for the Lady Warriors. Izzy Hargrove just went out. She's at the table. She's going to check back in. As Kennedy Clucky comes out. It's her first foul of the contest. Tomlin to inbound under her basket, gets it inside to Webster. Webster spins and misses. And the rebound goes to Reichman. Reichman pushes the ball up the floor, gets it in the front court. Backs it on out, resets the offense. Kinsey Clucky with it inside to McKinnon, being guarded by McFarland. Kicks it back out to Clucky. Here's Kendall Reichman with it now on the wing. She drives middle, and she's going to be hacked on the shot. So she'll go to the charity stripe to shoot two with 4:43 to go in the second quarter. Culleoka's lead is 10. Both teams kind of going cold. Haven't seen a basket here, at least in the last couple of minutes, guys.
Yeah, they got Webster right there.
Yes, sir.
Reichman's first free throw in the air, back rim, and no good. And into the game for Mount Pleasant, number 34, Cresley Dye back in. As Webster checks out with her first foul. Kendall Reichman's second free throws in the air and good. That extends the Culleoka lead to 11, 24-13. Tomlin with it now. Tries to find Martin, and that pass is tipped by Kinsey Clucky. So stay with Mount Pleasant in their backcourt. Martin with it, advances to the front court. Martin to Tomlin. Tomlin back over to Martin. She's going to fire up a deep three. That shot's no good. It looked good from here. Back rim and no good. The ball's on the ground, being slapped around. And it'll be Culleoka basketball.
And I don't know who said it earlier, but I mean, you can start seeing that that monkey jump on their back a little bit. You can start seeing them get a little winded, get tired.
Yeah.
Not as much energy. And this is going for both teams. So
absolutely, as Mount Pleasant
who can dig deep and push through.
We'll see who can weather the storm and finish this game out. Kendall Reichman's pass is tipped, and Kylie Martin the other way. She goes up and scores. Kylie Martin for 2. And Coach Catherine Morrow is going to take a full timeout after the Kylie Martin fast break layup. Scores 24-15 in Culleoka. You're listening to the Murray County Public School Game of the Week on the Front Porch Sports Network, powered by CPWS.
The Way Realty is helping to empower buyers and sellers to accomplish their real estate goals. Currently, we have sellers offering buy-down rates to 4.875% fixed-rate financing on selected homes through approved lenders. If you want to buy or sell your home faster, let us show you the many services we offer to help you get the most out of your real estate transaction. Schedule your listing or showing appointment today by going to thewayrealty.com or calling us at 931-580-4669. And remember, Jesus Christ changes lives. I know because He changed mine.
Out of the timeout, 3:58 to go. Culleoka holding on to a 9-point advantage here on their home floor against the Mount Pleasant Lady Tigers. Culleoka's Izzy Hargrove to inbound to Kendall Reichman. Both teams limited subs, not a lot of depth. Izzy Hargrove has it. Kennedy Clokey with it now. Clokey looking, finds Hargrove. Martin working on her. Over in the corner to Kenzie Clokey, who tries to go inside to Lexi McKinnon, but that pass is intercepted by Mount Pleasant. And Kylie Martin's on the break. She goes up and misses the right-handed layup. Wow. Rebound, Lady Warriors. Izzy Hargrove.
Can't miss that if you want to stay in the game.
Absolutely not. Both teams missing quite a few layups in this contest. Kendall Reichman with it in the corner. Skip pass to Kennedy Clokey, who's going to fire one up from deep. Oh. Bang! Money. Kennedy Clokey for Trey. 27-15's the score.
She didn't gather at all on that right there. She caught the ball low and then went straight up.
The no dip jumper.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Tomlin drives right side, goes off the side of the backboard, controlled by Clokey. Culleoka leads it by 12. Izzy Hargrove has it. Finds Kendall Reichman in the corner. Reichman to Kennedy Clokey. Now to Hargrove. Back to Clokey. Now to Reichman. She fires up a deep three. Money. Kendall Reichman from deep. That's back-to-back trays from the Lady Warriors.
Finding that second win.
30-15. They've doubled Mount Pleasant's score. Here's McFarland with a deep 2. Her shot goes off the left side of the backboard, no good. And here comes Clokey with it. To Izzy Hargrove in the corner. She's going to fire up a 3. No! Wow. Martin the other way. Here's Martin. Drives. No!
Great move, though.
That was a fantastic move as Izzy Hargrove the other way. Wide open under the basket for 2. 32-15 the score as Culleoka with a burst, an explosion. Wow.
Yeah, that was very interesting. You know, Culleoka's gotten a lot of points just off of those breaks, but they've also missed some layups. Izzy Hargrove connects on that one. I know when I played, we called that cherry picking and we called it snowbirding.
Snowbirding.
I've never heard snowbirding. I've heard cherry picking.
Snowbirding down there.
Snowbirding is a classic, and it paid off. She snowbirded and she won.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, they've been doing it all night. And
but I will say this, if we go back and look at the stat line and you look at the number of layups and the missed opportunities for Mount Pleasant, it's a different ball game. I mean, Kylie Martin alone has missed several.
Yeah.
They've missed, the post players have missed close turnaround shots that you got to make. And if you're going to play it, win in this type of environment, position yourself to win, you got to make those shots.
It was back-to-back right there. 2 straight possessions for Mount Pleasant that they blew layup.
Yeah.
Out of the timeout is Mount Pleasant, down by 17, 32-15. Lady Warriors on top as Emma Tomlin almost got her pocket picked And she does. Izzy Hargrove the other way and another layup.
You see Culleoka right now's defense is like, we're going to dare you to show us that you can dribble the basketball.
They are
you have someone that can handle the rock. They panic and they throw it away.
Getting dangerous.
A lot of pressure.
Yeah, they've almost got 4 people in the backcourt in the press too as well.
Lexi McKinnon just blocked Kylie Martin, and then Kylie Martin with a frustration foul on McKinnon. Mount Pleasant getting quite frustrated here, down 34-15 with 1:22 until second half of play.
And not using your post. You know what I mean? Not using your post players. You got the most physical post player, one of the most physical post players in the county.
Right.
And Tia Webster, absolutely, no doubt about it. She's a force down low. And Culleoka missing their starting post player, Finley Keeling, out with a knee injury, as we mentioned earlier. So you got to take advantage of that if you're Mount Pleasant. Here's Kendall Reichman with it. In the corner, being guarded by Webster. She steps back, takes a three. That shot's no good. Then finds Kennedy Clokey, Kinsey Clokey in the corner. Thought about a three. Kendall Reichman now working on Clark. Lindsey Pigg's going to fire one up from deep. That goes in and out, no good. Pigg there with the rebound. Lexi McKinnon hits the deck, and Pigg goes up with the shot and should be at the free throw line for 2.
Who's that on?
They must have called it. Wow. So no foul on Pigg, but they did get Mount Pleasant there with a push. That was on Webster. On the inbound is Culleoka. Finds Reichman. She drives middle to Kennedy Cluckey. Step through 3. That's no good. Long rebound, Culleoka. Reichman drives right side. Goes up. Whistle blows. Foul called on Ariana Clark. Didn't have great defensive positioning there as Reichman drove middle of the lane.
Fatigue is setting in, not closing out on shooters, not getting in position as they drive.
Which makes this early lead for Culleoka even more valuable because it's going to be harder to come back.
Absolutely, as Kylie Martin comes back in for the Lady Tigers. Under a minute to go. Kinsey Cluckey fires one up from the wing. That's front rim, no good, but there's Kendall Reichman with the rebound. She drives middle of the lane, goes up and is fouled, and almost completes the three-point play there.
She's not scared of contact.
Yeah,
not at all.
You're not going to win playing Olay defense. I mean, it's got to move your feet and get in position.
As Kendall Reichman got the rebound, backed it out, and then just drove right side, was fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. Reichman's first free throws up and true.
Butter.
Very much so.
Nets didn't even move.
Kendall Reichman's second free throws up and is through. That extends the lead to 21 now for the Lady Warriors. They're up 36-15.
Butter again.
Kylie Martin calling out the play. Martin drives right side, finds Tomlin in the corner. Back over to Martin. Martin under the basket, and they got Culleoka there. I think it was Pigg there on the hand check. That is correct. Got the wrist of Martin. That's the 5th foul on Culleoka. So for the remainder of the quarter, both teams will be shooting free throws. Martin's first free throws up and is true. 36-16 is the score. 12.9 to go in the half. Culleoka up big. Martin at the line. Her second free throw's up and is beautiful. 36-17 the score. Izzy Hargrove calling for a screen being worked on by Martin. Hargrove to Kennedy Cluckey. 3 seconds, got to do something. To Reichman, being guarded by Martin. She spins, shoots, no good.
Could have drawn a foul right there.
That was close as time expires in the first half. Culleoka leads it 36-17 over the Mount Pleasant Tigers. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to take a break and be back with halftime stats and more. You're listening to the Maury County Public School Game of the Week from the Front Porch Sports Network, powered by CPWS.
He shoots, and he scores!
Hi, I'm Matt Perales, manager of Murray County Equipment. We help you with all your agriculture and construction equipment needs. We carry a full line of New Holland tractors from compacts to high horsepower. We have a full line of Gravely mowing equipment. We also have New Holland construction equipment, attachments, and accessories for your tractors and a complete parts department. We are locally owned and operated. Come see us at 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard or learn about us on Facebook or contact us at 931-490-8183.
Back at halftime here in Culleoka, Tennessee, 36-17 is the score between the Culleoka Lady Warriors and the Tigers of Mount Pleasant. It's been a heck of a game so far. We are now joined by Mike Lovett, coach of the Culleoka boys basketball team, and Ashton Rupert. Lewis Maddox got a little interview to do, so we'll kick it over to Lewis.
Yeah, guys, first of all, Coach Lovett, Ashton, appreciate you guys being on the show with us.
Yes, sir.
Halftime, and your girls squad's looking pretty good so far. I know that you're a little bit involved with that too, Coach. Talk about what you've seen that's been good from this girls squad in the first half.
Well, I think they're pushing the pressure a little bit more than what I've seen in some previous games. Obviously, the depth has been an issue for our girls. Right now, they're only playing with about 6 girls, and so obviously once they get in foul trouble a little bit, it's going to hurt them. But I think right now the tempo is great, and they're knocking down some threes from outside, which is awesome for us.
Yeah, they sure are. And let's go over to your game, which will be in about 20 or 30 minutes from now. You got Mount Pleasant tonight here in Culleoka. Very athletic team.
Yes.
Some athletic guys. Take us through a little bit of the plan on what you plan on doing to limit some of that athleticism that they have over there.
Yeah, so they have 3 big guys that we're really worried about tonight. Their guards aren't too big, but obviously they can knock down some shots. But they're sort of some old school basketball. They're trying to get high-low looks. They're trying to get post touches, and we're hoping tonight that offensively we can attack their bigs a little bit, but defensively we got to shut their bigs down to where they are definitely not scoring 15 points apiece to allow them to keep that tempo going and sparking their guards to knock down some shots.
And who are you looking for to maybe counter some of that athleticism and maybe to put some points on the board for your team as well?
Yeah, so defensively for us, I mean, we have big guys that can play. Bob Holtz and Ethan Richardson, both of them can bang around in the post a little bit. So I think defensively they're going to do a good job of stopping that. And we're hoping that Bob can have a great game like he did a couple weeks ago against Franklin Classical. And, of course, everybody, we're a pretty well-rounded team when it comes to scoring. Sam Jones does a good job. Trent Kelly does a really good job of scoring from outside. And then, of course, Ethan Richardson and Bob Holt on the inside. They can really score and get offensive rebounds and putbacks.
And what about Ashton Rupert? Talk about what he brings to the team.
Ashton does a really good job of handling the basketball for us. He's sort of the leader, and I know it wasn't ideal, but as a sophomore, he was sort of thrown into that position. So he does a really good job of taking care of the ball for us and playing defense and facilitating everything for us.
And Ashton, you're a senior now, right?
Sophomore.
Oh, you're still a sophomore. Okay,
yes,
so
sir.
Okay, so you've been thrown into this season. What's been the growth like from the first time going in, being thrown into there to now? Are you more comfortable?
Yes, sir.
And what has that brought about? I mean, have you tried? Are you more of a scorer or are you more of a facilitator?
Facilitator, definitely.
And talk about that a little bit. Who are you looking for when you're bringing the ball up the floor? Who are you looking for the most that you know is going to get your team a bucket?
Definitely Bob.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and you've obviously got your work cut out for you tonight. Mount Pleasant, a really good team. And, guys, we appreciate you being with us. We hope that you come out on top tonight, and we wish you well.
Appreciate it.
All right, it's 36-17, halftime score. The Tigers over the Warriors here in Culleoka. We'll take another quick timeout and rejoin you for second half action right after this.
He shoots, and he's...
This is Hal Landers, owner of Landers Insurance Agency. We are an independent agency representing the famous Erie Insurance Group. Landers Insurance Agency has been committed to providing great rates and great service since 2002. Whether it's home and auto or business or life insurance, we've got you covered. 24/7 in-house claim service, we've got that too. Visit Landers Insurance at 514 North Garden Street, Columbia. Call us at 931-380-2003. Our website is landersinsuranceagency.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
Hello, my name is Zach Maddox. I'm a proud third-generation owner-operator of Columbia Paint and Wall Cover, founded by my grandfather, Ralph Maddox, in 1946. We offer a variety of paint and wall covering products, but our passion is customer service. We can offer many personalized services and can come out to your house or business if needed. Come visit us at our Columbia location or our new Spring Hill location behind Church of the City, or visit us online at paintcolumbia.com.
Columbia, your Love's travel stop just got a whole lot better. We've modernized our space at 1624 Bear Creek Pike at exit 46 to bring you more of what you want with fuel discounts, additional food offerings, and everything you need to hit the road with ease. Come say hi at the remodeled Love's in Columbia. We thank you for allowing us to be a part of your community. Safe travels.
Hi, I'm Matt Perales, manager of Murray County Equipment. We help you with all your agriculture and construction equipment needs. We carry a full line of New Holland tractors from compacts to high horsepower. We have a full line of Gravely mowing equipment. We also have New Holland construction equipment, attachments, and accessories for your tractors and a complete parts department. We are locally owned and operated. Come see us at 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard or learn about us on Facebook or contact us at 931-490-8183.
Welcome back here to Culleoka Unit School. We are here live for our Murray County Game of the Week. The voice you're hearing right now is Landon Sechrist bringing you some halftime stats, but we got the whole crew here. Peyton Calvert doing the play-by-play, Lou Maddox and Chris Pointer on the color commentary. I am the statistician and
a fantastic
the tech guy,
one at that. Fantastic at that.
By my stats, I got Izzy Hargrove as the leading scorer in the game for the Culleoka Lady Warriors, 14 points in that first half. We had Kendall Reichman with 11 points in that first half. Kennedy Clokey with 5, Kenzie Clokey with 4, Lindsey Pig with 2, Clarissa McFarland 4 points from Mount Pleasant, Tia Webster 5, and Kylie Martin 8 points, totaling 17. And the host Warriors with 36 in the lead as we gear up for half number 2 down here in the lost cantaloupe capital of the world, Peyton Calvert.
That's right. And here at my old stomping grounds, it's always a good time to be back here at Culleoka Unit School. Got a lot of fond memories here. Ken Harris is in attendance, my former assistant principal. It's always a good time seeing a lot of familiar faces and just having a good time calling some basketball.
Yeah, I think, this has been great so far. We try to capitalize on all the games where we have two teams from the county playing against each other. I know that's a huge focal point, not only from a broadcast perspective, but just because we see all the people that are in the gym here from the Mount Pleasant side. There's a lot of people that come out and support these inter-county rivalries. I mean, you know, these are two of our schools that we cover, two Murray County public schools, and they're battling it out right now.
Absolutely they are. I'm looking for Mount Pleasant to go to Tia Webster, to utilize her in this second half if they want a chance at cutting this lead down, because I don't see why they haven't gone to her more. I mean, she is in a little bit of foul trouble, but
yeah,
honestly, Culleoka without Finley Keeling to guard her down low, I mean, it should be barbecue chicken in the paint for Webster.
It's funny that you say that, because Clarissa McFarland was on our Wednesday night show, and she was talking about how she thinks things are barbecue chicken when she sees things out on the court. But you talk about Tia Webster, she's not really the type of player that creates her own shot. She has to get somebody to pass it to her. So,
and I'm curious about how Culleoka approaches this second half, and do they neutralize the athleticism of Mount Pleasant like they did the last 3 minutes of the second quarter, and then force them to try to attack and dribble. We'll see what happens.
Absolutely, as Tomlin has it going the other way with it. That shot's up and no good. Here comes Kendall Reisman the other way. Reisman drives right side up and scores to open things up for the Lady Warriors, 38-17.
Right where they left off.
Absolutely. Kendall Reisman with 16 now, or 13. Check that. Here's Martin to Tomlin. She's going to fire one up from the elbow. That's no good. As it rolls out of bounds, Culleoka will take possession with 7:18 to go in the third quarter. Izzy Hargrove with the basketball. Crosses the timeline, no pressure. Kennedy Clokey with it now. Clokey to Reisman in the corner to Lexi McKinnon down low. She's bumped by Ariana Clark. No, they call travel. She got knocked off her feet there, and the ref said it was not because of the contact. She traveled. Mount Pleasant basketball, 38-17. Webster with it. Martin, check that. To Tomlin. Tomlin drives, tries to go inside, and that ball is stolen away by Kendall Reisman. Reisman on the break, left side goes up, misses the layup. Rebound Kylie Martin. Martin the other way. Martin goes up and misses another fast break layup. And a foul is going to be called against Kylie Martin there.
Frustration foul right there.
Absolutely, after she misses
a layup and then comes back and fouls.
Here's Webster checking into the game for the Lady Tigers, as Emma Tomlin will go out, and Culleoka going right to left on your radio dial. Here's Kendall Reisman to Clokey, to Izzy Hargrove now, to Kenzie Clokey in the corner, back up top, inside to Kendall Reisman, who's blocked by Webster, and McFarland with it the other way. Here's McFarland, makes a move, goes up and scores.
That's the barbecue chicken I was talking about,
That's
Peyton.
it. That's it. She hit the little sidestep in the lane, goes up with the floater, 38-19. Culleoka still on top. Kendall Reisman wide open, corner three, good.
Cannot leave her open.
41-19, Lady Warriors on top, and Mount Pleasant has no one to take the ball out. Martin gets under it and throws it in, and Martin with it back. Martin calling a play, setting something up for the Lady Tigers. Martin drives around right side, kicks it out to McFarland. Being worked on by Kennedy Clokey. That pass over in the corner to Clark was tipped by Kennedy Clokey. Check that. Izzy Hargrove got a hand on that. The ball will stay with Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant to inbound. Gets it into Webster, being guarded by McKinnon. She spins, goes up, misses, gets her own rebound, goes back up, and is fouled by McKinnon under the basket. So Tia Webster is going to go to the line and shoot two. Culleoka with a commanding 41-19 lead over the visiting Mount Pleasant Lady Tigers. Webster at the line to shoot two after the foul on McKinnon. Her first free throw's up and is short, no good. She misses the front end of two. Tia Webster now. Her second free throw's in the air, clanks around and out, no good. McFarland winds up on the ground, and there's a push called. They called it on number 22, Carissa McFarland. So that'll be Culleoka basketball. That's McFarland's third foul of the contest. Izzy Hargrove finds Kennedy Clokey. Clokey to Reichman in the corner, who makes a bad pass to Reichman, who couldn't get her hands on it, and turns it over. 5:14 to go in the contest. In the third quarter, rather. Martin dribbles around and finds McFarland. Inside to Webster, she goes up and is fouled. So she'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2 again. Mount Pleasant finally working it inside to Webster. And if she can start knocking down free throws, she can start chipping away at this large Culleoka lead. Webster's first free throw's in the air and is through. That makes the lead 21 for the Lady Warriors, 41-20. As Webster's second free throw in the air is short, no good. Webster gets her own rebound, goes up and misses. Reichman finds a Kennedy Clokey down under the basket.
She was doing what?
Snowbirding. She was snowbirding and scores. Kennedy Clokey.
I threw you that alley-oop money and you went and got it. Good job.
43-20 is the score. Martin with it. Finds McFarland in the corner for 3. She fires it up. That's no good. McKinnon with the rebound and gets it to Kendall Reichman. Reichman to Kenzie Clokey, who had a layup opportunity but stopped her cut, and the pass flew out of bounds into the cheerleaders.
And I think the other thing to remember about this game, it is a district game.
Absolutely it is. For the first time.
It's not just a crosstown rivalry, we're just playing type game. This means something.
For the first time in 7 years, this is a district game. Kylie Martin to McFarland. That pass is tipped, hits our table, and rolls out of bounds as Mount Pleasant will inbound in front or to the right.
Curious if a player's going to earn a little film time and just dive into the table. And then we got to kind of pick it up, you know what I mean?
Right.
Or earn some film time or earn some film the rest of the night.
As that inbounds pass is stolen away, Kendall Reichman comes up with it. 43-20 the score. Izzy Hargrove in the corner. Finds Kenzie Clokey wide open under the basket. She turns and scores for the Lady Warriors. 45-20.
Defense is not applying any pressure at all. I mean, they're just kind of sitting back.
Absolutely is.
And they're just, I mean, you got a team that can shoot. You got to get up on them. I know we got limited bench, but we gotta have a different type of plan than what we got right now from Mount Pleasant. If not, it's going to be a long next 2 quarters, and Culleoka's just going to run them out of the gym.
Absolutely, as Culleoka leads it big, 45-20. Coach John A. Stewart of the Tigers needs a timeout. We'll keep it here. Culleoka coming out and just dominant so far. It's terrific full court pressure. They're knocking down shots. They're playing as a team. It doesn't really matter that they only have 1 sub. They're using the home court advantage. They're using the home court to their advantage, and like Chris said, Mount Pleasant has to come out with a different game plan, make some adjustments here late in the third quarter if they want a shot at cutting down this 25-point deficit.
It's a tough road to hoe.
Absolutely, it is. Mount Pleasant's only win coming against Frank Hughes, which Landon and Lou were on the call for that one, and that was
buzzer beater in that game pretty much as well. I mean, game-winning shot by Kylie Martin.
And that was against who?
Frank Hughes.
Frank Hughes, yeah.
Was a good one. Not the game so far that Mount Pleasant probably thought they'd be in, but you know there's still time. The final horn hasn't gone off yet, and they're still fighting. Here's Kylie Martin with the basketball. She crosses the timeline. Finds Clark on the wing, tries to get it over to McFarland, but that pass is tipped as Mount Pleasant will inbound in front of their bench. Clark to inbound. Over to Martin. Directing traffic. Steps through, finds Clark. McFarland in the corner. To Webster inside, being worked on by Reichman. She spins, bumps her way into an easy layup there.
Just a muscle play.
Very much so. 45-22 is the score after a Webster layup. Culleoka the other way. Kenzie Clokey in the corner to Pig. Pig to McKinnon. McKinnon goes up, throws up a wild shot, wanted the foul. It didn't hit anything. That should have been a travel as she tried to get it back out to Pig or Reichman, and that was just a funky turn of events there for the Lady Warriors.
Pick 6, Hoosiers up 7-0.
Oh. Nice.
College football playoff updates from our county athletic director.
Just came across my watch. Gotta love technology.
Yes, sir.
Your watch was quicker than mine because I didn't get it until after you said that.
Martin with it. Finds Clark. Pump fakes, and it's stripped away by Kenzie Clokey. Clokey on the break. Clokey goes up and scores. Kenzie Clokey coast to coast with a fast break 2 and
Contact
extends
there too.
the Lady Warriors lead to 25. Kylie Martin to McFarland. Over to Clark. Ariana Clark, double team, finds Martin, top of the key. Martin drives and finds McFarland on the perimeter. Tries to get it inside to Webster, but there's 3 defenders there, and Kendall Reichman comes away with it. Reichman on the break. Goes up, right hand, no good. Ball's fought for, number 34 down there for Mount Pleasant. Cresley Dye gets tied up, and the possession will stay with Culleoka. 2:13 to play in the third quarter. Culleoka up big. Pig to inbound. Right side under their basket. Clokey to Reichman. Thinks about a deep 3. Now she takes it, and it's good! Kendall Reichman from downtown.
Front Porch Sports Player of the Week.
Missed 1,000-point scorer, missed do-it-all for the Lady Warriors. Extends the lead 50-22. Here's McFarland with it, and she throws it across the court. Didn't have anyone over there. Almost hits Ken Harris in the face.
He's still agile enough to get out of the way.
He is. He's a heck of a racquetball player. Still agile.
And he's still over there coaching, too. You can tell.
Yeah, he is. He's in game mode as Kennedy Clokey is almost stripped, but Kylie Martin ties it up, and a jump ball is called. Possession arrow goes to Mount Pleasant. 1:45 to go in the third quarter. Culleoka taking care of business. Kylie Martin with the basketball. Gets a screen from McFarland, drives around, looking, tries to get it to McFarland, but Kenzie Clokey's there, and she's on the break. And she looks for her sister on the break, but makes a mistake and throws it at her knees, and the ball flies out of bounds. Kennedy not too happy with her sister there. Little sibling bickering going on the floor as Mount Pleasant with the basketball. Kylie Martin to Tomlin. She fires it up from deep. Front rim, no good. Rebound Webster, and Webster goes up and is hacked by McKinnon. So Webster will go back to the free throw line to shoot 2. Webster's first free throw's in the air and is nothing but net. Webster's second free throw's up and hits the back rim, no good. 1 of 2 from the line from Tia Webster. 50-23 is the score. Kendall Reichman wide open, 3-ball up, no good. Lexi McKinnon comes down with it and turns it over to McFarland. McFarland gets it slapped away into the hands of Tomlin, and then a jump ball is called as Kennedy Clokey ties it up with Tomlin. And it'll be Culleoka basketball. And there is a timeout on the floor. We'll keep it. No, we'll go to break as Culleoka leads at 50-23 here in Culleoka, Tennessee.
Yeah, being that short-handed, man, and a loose ball like that, you got to be extremely careful. I mean,
and we'll be back right after this.
A body in motion stays in motion until you feel that muscle tighten, that sharp pain you didn't expect, and suddenly you're stopped in your tracks. KRT helps you get back in action with all natural pain relief in just minutes. Don't get sidelined by muscle cramps. Stay in the game with KRT.
Discover Prime and Pint in downtown Columbia, where great food meets great company. Join us for weekly specials. Tuesday is Texas Tuesday, with a rotating menu that gives back to local causes. Wednesday is half off burgers and pints all day long. And on Thursday, don't miss our prime rib dinner carved fresh by our chef. Make your night memorable at Prime and Pint, 105 East 6th Street, Columbia. Prime and Pint Butchery and Public House.
Out of a Tigers timeout, Culleoka on top 50-23 here in the Murray County Public School Game of the Week, the girls game. As Culleoka has dominated this one late into the third quarter. Here's McFarland, she drives middle, throws it over, no, it's tapped away, but Martin comes down with it. She's gonna stop, pop, and miss. Webster with the rebound, put back no good. Kylie Martin gets in and scores from the middle of the lane on a floater. 50-25, Culleoka on top. Here's Kennedy Clokey, 19 seconds to go in the third quarter. Kennedy trying to set up a play. Clock ticking, finds McKinnon. 9 seconds, back out to Clokey, 7 seconds, 6.
Second time they've been in this.
To Reichman, fires it up for deep, no good. McKinnon has it under the basket, goes up and is rejected by Webster, but that'll do it for the third quarter as Culleoka leads it 50-25 here in the Murray County Public School Game of the Week here on the Front Porch Sports Network, powered by CPWS.
Discover Prime and
Columbia, your Love's travel stop just got a whole lot better. We've modernized our space at 1624 Bear Creek Pike at exit 46 to bring you more of what you want with fuel discounts, additional food offerings, and everything you need to hit the road with ease. Come say hi at the remodeled Love's in Columbia. We thank you for allowing us to be a part of your community. Safe travels.
Stan McNabb Chevrolet, serving Columbia and the surrounding area since 1980. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is family owned and does their best to make you feel like you're a part of the family. Commitment to customer service is the highest priority. Whatever your vehicle needs are, from sales to service, Stan McNabb is here to help. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is a dealership that cares about this community. Visit us online and get started today. Stan McNabb Chevrolet, where excellence and community converge.
Fourth quarter about to get started. Culleoka 50, Mount Pleasant 25. Here in the Murray County Public School Game of the Week, the first of two, and is now a district game. Izzy Hargrove over to Pig, back out to Clokey. Inside to Hargrove, who dribbles it out as Culleoka is going to reset their offense. Here's Reichman to Clokey. That's Kennedy. Izzy Hargrove to Kinsey Clokey. In the corner is Lindsey Pig now with it. Culleoka just working the ball around, trying to burn some clock and set something up. Reichman inside to Hargrove. Ball goes away from her. Pig. Reichman driving, right side, up, no good. There's Pig with the rebound and the putback, and Webster is called on the foul there. Lindsey Pig go to the line, no. They say that was on the, had to have been on the shot, correct? No. That's Webster's fourth foul as Clark will check back into the game for the Lady Tigers. Izzy Hargrove to inbound for the Lady Warriors. Hargrove tries to find Pig. That ball goes through her hands and right to Clark as Mount Pleasant now moving the basketball the other way. Here's Martin, fires one up, top of the key, she got it. Kylie Martin for three. 50-28, Culleoka.
I'm noticing she took the long sleeve shirt off as well, P-Money.
Ah, she did.
Maybe that's key.
She did. Messing up her jump shot. Kennedy Clokey now with the basketball at half court, trying to set something up. Finds her sister in the corner, Kinsey. Back over to Kendall Reichman, who drives left side, then finds Kennedy Clokey. That shot's up and no good. Tomlin with the rebound. And here comes the Lady Tigers. Kylie Martin with it now. Goes up and is fouled on the, no! Ooh. They call a charge on Kylie Martin. They say she was out of control on the shot. So that'll be a turnover and a foul against Kylie Martin.
Yeah, she did leave her feet though, so I guess the discretion goes away and kind of goes in the favor of the defense in that case.
Wow. 50-28's the score here in Culleoka. Izzy Hargrove crosses the timeline, being guarded by Martin. She finds Pig. Now Kinsey Clokey drives baseline, goes up with the shot. She got it. Kinsey Clokey on the layup to extend the Culleoka lead to 52-28 with 6:08 remaining in the ballgame. Kylie Martin now to Tomlin. Back over to Martin. She's going to fire it up from three again, and no good is her shot. Pig with the rebound. She throws it up to Izzy Hargrove. Izzy to Kinsey Clokey. Left-hand layup is good. Great ball movement there by the Warriors on the break. Here's Martin with it now to Tomlin. Tries to go into McFarland. That ball swatted away and stolen by Kendall Reichman. Reichman to Hargrove to Kennedy Clokey. Kendall Reichman, top of the key. To Kinsey Clokey. Kinsey looking, finds Lindsey Pig. Inside to Kinsey Clokey, left side, up and good!
And great ball movement, great ball movement.
And the foul, so Kinsey Clokey at the line with the chance to convert the old school three-point play, Landon.
I've got 10 points for Kinsey Clokey in the second half here.
Moving without the ball. Moving without the ball.
Been doing a terrific job of that tonight as Lexi McKinnon checks back in for the Lady Warriors, and in comes Tia Webster with 4 fouls for the Lady Tigers. That foul was on number 34, Cresley Dye, her first of the contest here in the fourth quarter. Kinsey's free throws up in the air, no good. She can't convert the three-point play. Mount Pleasant the other way. Here's McFarland with it. To Kylie Martin. Martin in the corner to Tomlin, and that pass is deflected by McKinnon. They tried to look inside to Tia Webster. Couldn't find her. Possession stays with Mount Pleasant. Clark to inbound as she stepped over the line. That's a violation. You can't do that, Culleoka basketball. Culleoka inbounds to Izzy Hargrove. Mount Pleasant coming out with some full court pressure on Hargrove. That's Martin. Back out to Kennedy Clokey, who resets the offense and finds Pig in the corner. Now to McKinnon. To Clokey, top of the key. Back outside to Hargrove, who goes into a shot and is fouled by Kylie Martin on the shot. So Izzy Hargrove's going to go to the line and shoot 2, as Kendall Reichman will check back in for the Lady Warriors, and in comes Cresley Dye for the Lady Tigers. 56-28 the score as Izzy Hargrove's free throw is in the air and good. As the Lady Warriors are just coasting now with 4:33 to go. Izzy Hargrove's second free throw in the air, money. 58-28's the score, 4:33 to go in the fourth quarter. Emma Tomlin bringing the floor down for the Tigers, being worked on by Kinsey Clokey. Tries to find McFarland and does. Back over to Tomlin. She's just going to fire it up from 3. That ball rattles around, hits the rim, bounces out, hits the top of the backboard. That'll be a turnover, Culleoka basketball. Izzy Hargrove bringing the ball up the floor for the Lady Warriors. Looking to get that running clock situation here in the fourth quarter. It's 35 points, I believe. Is that correct, Chris?
I believe that is.
Yes.
As Izzy Hargrove scores again under the basket, 60-28, 32-point contest. Here's McFarland from deep, no good. Tomlin controls the rebound, throws it to Izzy Hargrove, and here come the Lady Warriors on the break. Here's Cloakey on the right-hand side, got it! Kinsey Cloakey.
And Cloakey calls for the ball in transition, good bounce pass, layup, fundamentals.
Absolutely, this Lady Warriors team working as a whole unit tonight. As Clark's pass is tipped over to Tomlin, and she throws it away to Kendall Reichman, and here come the Lady Warriors on another fast break. Reichman, left-handed layup, good, 64-28, as Mount Pleasant gonna need a timeout after another run by the Lady Warriors. That will be a full timeout, and we'll take one with them. This is the Murray County Public School Game of the Week on the Front Porch Sports Network, powered by CPWS.
At Umamua MD, Spring Hill's newest physician-led med spa, it's about restoring balance to your body, mind, and soul. From weight loss support, revitalizing IV therapies, to anti-aging, our services are designed to help you feel renewed, confident, and whole. At Umamua MD, consults with our medical director ensure safe and personalized results. Book today at umamd.com and step forward radiant, restored, and confident.
Hey, this is Trip Stoltz, owner of Columbia Ace Hardware. We are excited to announce that we have completely remodeled our store. We have expanded our selection in many brands including Milwaukee, Steel, and Big Green Egg. We have new inventory arriving daily, so come see the changes for yourself at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard, Columbia, Tennessee.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Back in Culleoka, where Culleoka Lady Warriors running away with it, 64-28, 3:21 to go in the contest. Before we get back in the action, I just want to give a huge shout out to Watts Barham. Culleoka middle schooler helped us set up, was a big part of the setup tonight, and without him, we wouldn't be here. I appreciate you, Watts. As Mount Pleasant coming the other way, puts up a shot, that's no good. And there's a foul on the floor.
Illegal screen.
Culleoka basketball, 2:57 to go. The clock is running, 64-28.
There's a huge bump before that, and then that little bump was the one that created the foul. Interesting.
Here comes Pig the other way to Reichman. Culleoka working the ball around up big. Here's Kennedy Cloakey. And charge is called.
That guy loves the offensive fouls.
Yes, he does. As Mount Pleasant will take over after an offensive foul committed by Lexi McKinnon, her fourth, team's first. And the official having a conversation there with Carissa McFarland before she inbounds it, as she gets it into Tomlin, who crosses half court. Tomlin being worked on by Cloakey, Kinsey Cloakey. Now to McFarland, thinks about a deep shot, takes a dribble in, fires that thing up, that's no good. Fight down low, Culleoka comes up with it. Izzy Hargrove. Just killing some clock right now as there's a minute and a half to go. Culleoka up big, 64-28. Kendall Reichman on the cut, goes up with the right hand, just takes the ball away from Clark after a missed layup there. Kennedy Cloakey is going to fire one up from deep. That one hits back rim, no good. Goes off Lindsey Pig's face as she tries to go up for the rebound. Almost under a minute here in the contest. There's McFarland, puts up a shot, too strong, gets her own rebound, goes up and scores as Mount Pleasant hits 30 on the scoreboard. 64-34 the score. 50 seconds to go. Kendall Reichman with it, and it looks to be that she's just going to hold and dribble the clock out.
Can't blame her.
No, McFarland comes up and is still playing. Now here comes Clark. There's no count on Reichman as she dribbles the ball top of the key. Webster now putting some pressure on Hargrove. Back up top to Reichman. Now to Hargrove. Kennedy Clokey now. Lady Warriors trying to play keep away, but Carissa McFarland still on go mode with 12 seconds to go. Kennedy Clokey thought about a shot. McFarland still playing tough D. And now Tomlin playing tough D in the corner, but it doesn't matter because the clock is at 0 and Culleoka gets it done over the Mount Pleasant Tigers in game 1 of 2 here in Culleoka, Tennessee. 64-30 is the score. And guys, it was all Culleoka in that one.
Yeah, it was all Culleoka. They went out to a big lead early, and like we mentioned before the broadcast, neither side has many substitutes, so I think whoever got out to that early lead the quickest was probably going to keep it throughout the whole time, because it's just a matter of running out of steam.
But I also think you got a seasoned program in Culleoka. These girls have played together for a long time. The coach has been here a long time. And Mount Pleasant High School girls has had a ton of turnover in the girls department. Jonay Stewart, essentially she's still a rookie coach. She started out at Central High School. Things didn't work out. She winded up at Mount Pleasant with a team that's really rebuilding. And so, I expect her to get this thing turned around. It's just going to take a little while for it to happen.
Absolutely. As the boys warm up, we'll take a break. Are we going to break are we cutting radio until the boys, or? No, we'll keep radio going on 101.7 WKOM. And if you're tuned in on the Front Porch Sports Network on Facebook, we'll keep the stream running. We'll take a break as the boys warm up. Lewis Maddox on the call for the nightcap between the Mount Pleasant Tigers and the Culleoka Warriors. Thank you. We'll be right back.
Discover Prime and Pint in downtown Columbia, where great food meets great company. Join us for weekly specials. Tuesday is Texas Tuesday, with a rotating menu that gives back to local causes. Wednesday is half off burgers and pints all day long. And on Thursday, don't miss our prime rib dinner carved fresh by our chef. Make your night memorable at Prime and Pint, 105 East 6th Street, Columbia. Prime and Pint Butchery and Public House.
Columbia, your Love's travel stop just got a whole lot better. We've modernized our space at 1624 Bear Creek Pike at exit 46 to bring you more of what you want with fuel discounts, additional food offerings, and everything you need to hit the road with ease. Come say hi at the remodeled Love's in Columbia. We thank you for allowing us to be a part of your community. Safe travels.
Is your internet slowing you down? It's time for an upgrade. Whether you're at home, working from your home office, or at your business, it's time to unleash the speed you need with speeds up to 1 gig at CPWS for as low as $70 a month. Give us a call, 931-375-7777. Local service, local support, CPWS.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley. And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
The Way Realty is helping to empower buyers and sellers to accomplish their real estate goals. Currently, we have sellers offering buy-down rates to 4.875% fixed-rate financing on selected homes through approved lenders. If you want to buy or sell your home faster, let us show you the many services we offer to help you get the most out of your real estate transaction. Schedule your listing or showing appointment today by going to thewayrealty.com or calling us at 931-580-4669. And remember, Jesus Christ changes lives. I know because He changed mine.
Hey, this is Trip Stoltz, owner of Columbia Ace Hardware. We are excited to announce that we have completely remodeled our store. We have expanded our selection in many brands including Milwaukee, Steel, and Big Green Egg. We have new inventory arriving daily, so come see the changes for yourself at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard, Columbia, Tennessee.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
At Umamua MD, Spring Hill's newest physician-led med spa, it's about restoring balance to your body, mind, and soul. From weight loss support, revitalizing IV therapies, to anti-aging, our services are designed to help you feel renewed, confident, and whole. At Umamua MD, consults with our medical director ensure safe and personalized results. Book today at umamd.com and step forward radiant, restored, and confident.
Stan McNabb Chevrolet, serving Columbia and the surrounding area since 1980. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is family-owned and does their best to make you feel like you're a part of the family. Commitment to customer service is the highest priority. Whatever your vehicle needs are, from sales to service, Stan McNabb is here to help. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is a dealership that cares about this community. Visit us online and get started today. Stan McNabb Chevrolet, where excellence and community converge.
Serving Williamson and surrounding counties, Bone and Joint Institute of Tennessee offers comprehensive orthopedic care with world-class physicians. Our practice provides high-tech care with a hometown touch. We offer physician clinics, physical and occupational therapy, advanced imaging, and surgical services including interventional procedures. We are Bone and Joint Institute of Tennessee, high-tech care with a hometown touch.
Hello, my name is Zach Maddox. I'm a proud third-generation owner-operator of Columbia Paint and Wallcover, founded by my grandfather, Ralph Maddox, in 1946. We offer a variety of paint and wallcovering products, but our passion is customer service. We can offer many personalized services and can come out to your house or business if needed. Come visit us at our Columbia location or our new Spring Hill location behind Church of the City, or visit us online at paintcolumbia.com.
This is David Usselton with Usselton Automotive, located in Columbia, Tennessee. We service all foreign and domestic vehicles. We take pride in our work, and we don't cut corners. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty and loan our cars with almost every repair. We are located at 1201 South High Street in Columbia, Tennessee. You can reach us at 931-215-1765 or find more information at usseltons.com.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
Serving Williamson and surrounding counties, Bone and Joint Institute of Tennessee offers comprehensive orthopedic care with world-class physicians. Our practice provides high-tech care with a hometown touch. We offer physician clinics, physical and occupational therapy, advanced imaging, and surgical services, including interventional procedures. We are Bone and Joint Institute of Tennessee, high-tech care with a hometown touch.
Hi, I'm Chris Chumley, owner of Expert Landscaping, LLC. Located in beautiful Columbia, Tennessee, Expert Landscaping specializes in consulting and design for all your outdoor needs, as well as installations for landscaping, pools, patios, outdoor kitchens, fireplaces, irrigation, and lighting. Call us today at 931-374-1772. Expert Landscaping, where quality work is an investment in the future.
He shoots, and he scores!
Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Delicious food and amazing service at an affordable price. Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Located off of Nashville Highway in Neapolis, near Spring Hill High School. 2504 Care Lane. Authentic Mexican cuisine. Full menu. Family dine-in. Takeout. Delivery. Offering the best cocktails in the area. On the rocks or frozen, pair your meal with our famous margarita. Don't forget, Mezcal Cochina Mexicana for your next meal. Check us out on Facebook. Visit Mezcal Cochina Mexicana today. Proud supporters of the Front Porch Sports Network.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
Is your insurance up to date in today's world? Foster Insurance Agency is an insurance agency you can depend on for your commercial and personal insurance needs. Foster tailors insurance coverage to meet your unique requirements stemming from years of experience and represents several top-rated companies such as Erie Insurance. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient Columbia location at 204 West 4th Street. Foster Insurance, serving Middle Tennessee since 1952.
I'm Jimmy Ford, Foster Insurance Agency here in downtown Columbia. We've been here since 1952, located at 204 West 4th Street. We specialize in commercial insurance. We write home, auto, and life insurance. We write anything from your bulldozer to your helicopter, from churches to bars. Come see myself, Mike, Shelby, or Nikki. We'll be happy to take care of you. We specialize in service.
Some people are just obsessed with their lawns. They'd cut their grass with a pair of scissors if they could. Thanks to Gravely, they don't have to. You see, Gravely makes not only the best built and most comfortable lawnmowers, they also leave your house looking like a doggone country club. So whether you're a commercial landscaper wanting the best or just a perfectionist homeowner, you can't do better than a Gravely.
See our full line of Gravely products at Murray County Equipment, 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia, Tennessee, or check us out on Facebook. Columbia Foodland is a locally owned and operated family grocery store with a full line of dry, dairy, frozen, meat, and produce items. We focus on keeping the freshest hand-cut meat and produce items daily with the most competitive prices in town. We offer weekly ad specials as well as in-store weekly specials throughout the store. Located at 427 West 7th Street in Columbia in the former Harris Foodland location. Columbia Foodland. We are here and ready to serve the wonderful people of Columbia and the surrounding areas.
Do you wanna be a bad man? Yes, you do. Do you wanna taste sweet salvation underneath the summer moon? Do you need another hand now? Yes, you do. Go see Miss Josie down on Columbus Avenue. All right, Columbus Avenue.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
At CSH, we know the sport of football builds discipline, character, and work ethic, three common characteristics of winners. It's a sport where we drowns out me. Leadership is nurtured, and that's why CSH supports all Murray County football teams, and want to say a special thanks and good luck to every player, coach, volunteer, and parent of this year's teams from youth programs, middle schools, and high schools. We know football builds men that make a difference. Let's go.
Hey, this is Trip Stoltz, owner of Columbia Ace Hardware. We are excited to announce that we have completely remodeled our store. We have expanded our selection in many brands including Milwaukee, Steel, and Big Green Egg. We have new inventory arriving daily, so come see the changes for yourself at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard, Columbia, Tennessee.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
It's the Tigers and the Warriors here from Culleoka, Tennessee. Welcome in to Culleoka Unit School. I'm Lewis Maddox, joined alongside Peyton Calvert, Landon Seacrest, and our area-wide Murray County Athletic Director, Chris Pointer. We're so happy that you can join us today on 101.7 WKOM and also streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch at Front Porch Sports Network. Guys, should be a good one.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited as well. This is the first time Culleoka and Mount Pleasant get to play on the hardwood since 2019-2020 season, when Culleoka went into their gym and beat them to become the single A district champions. I was on that team, and I was keeping the books, so it was a fun night.
House is packing up. We'll go through starting lineups first for the visiting Tigers from Mount Pleasant High School. Number 0 is Knox Brooks, a senior guard. Number 3, Jaden McClure, a senior power forward. Number 20 is Cale Scott, a junior point guard. Number 15, Jaden Wilson, a junior power forward. And number 25 is Zion Hollis, a senior center for the Tigers. The head coach for the Tigers is Derek Boyd. Now for the home-standing Warriors from Culleoka Unit School. Number 1 is Ashton Rupert. He's a sophomore, runs the point for the Warriors offense. Number 13 is Trenton Kelly. Number 12 is Sam Jones, also a sophomore. Number 34 is Bob Holt. Number 21 is Ethan Richardson. The Tigers in their home, or in their away, all red uniforms, red tops, red bottoms, white numbers, and white letters trimmed in blue with a white stripe down the side of the uniform. Culleoka in their home white uniforms, white tops, white bottoms, navy stripes on the bottom of the pants, and navy numbers and letters, not trimmed in anything. It'll be Jaden Wilson and Ethan Richardson to jump.
They didn't have a visual. They got it now. Well done, sir.
They got it. I appreciate it. Tip is controlled by Culleoka. Ashton Rupert comes up with it after Trenton Kelly gives it off from the tip from Ethan Richardson. Kelly with it on the left wing. He drives in on Hollis. Big mismatch size-wise there. And right off the bat, Trenton Kelly going to be called for steps. An opening possession turnover for the Warriors here in Culleoka.
Yeah, Mount Pleasant, you can see they're bigger and more physical, and Kelly's going to have to handle that pressure if Culleoka wants success.
Cale Scott, the quarterback for the football team, he also quarterbacks the Tigers offense on the hardwood. He's got the ball and sets up the offense for Mount Pleasant here. Hands off Zion Hollis, drives in right side. Now back to him off the give from Knox Brooks, and he puts it up and in. Zion Hollis with the first two of the game goes to the Tigers. They lead it 2-0 here 30 seconds into the first quarter. Rupert to Trenton Kelly. Now back to Rupert as they cross the timeline. Inside to Bob Holt, who will pull up from straight on beyond the perimeter. Doesn't get it to go, but it's tipped away by Richardson. Now a shot from Sam Jones. His corner three, no good. Misses the mark over the rim, and Zion Hollis comes up with the board. He gives off Jaden Wilson as they're in the front court, moving right to left on your radio dial. Cale Scott now with the basketball. Drives in right side, working on Jones. Back out, Knox Brooks for three. Wide right of the mark, rims off, no good. Score remains 2-0, Mount Pleasant on top. Ashton Rupert thought about a three over McClure. Now gives back off Trenton Kelly. Kelly still fighting through traffic inside of Bob Holt. Kicks out to Jones. Jones drives in, hands off Holt. At the free throw line, looking for somewhere to go. Drives in. Jones, corner three from the left-hand side. Too strong off the back rim, no. McClure with the board, gives off Cale Scott. Scott spins on the left wing, now drives in baseline on Rupert, and will kick back out to Jaden Wilson, who slows things down. Now he drives in, middle of the lane, and a foul going to be called on Culleoka. Looked like he might have gotten away with steps right there as he goes through the middle of the lane and puts up a shot.
Sold it well.
Yeah.
Foul will go on Culleoka and Wilson. They will not call a foul on the shot. It'll be Mount Pleasant to inbound. Cale Scott under his own rim. Scott looking for somewhere to go, gets it out to Brooks. Now back to Scott, corner in the right-hand corner. Back out up top. Zion Hollis hands off Brooks. Straight on for three. Too strong off the back rim, no good. Rebound Bob Holt. Holt brings it down, skips over to Rupert. Now in the corner. Kelly with it. He'll pull up from 15 out. That one's short, no good. Rebound Knox Brooks after it's tapped away by Hollis. Brooks will run the point this time for the Tigers. Now gives up to Cale Scott. Sets up a play, directing traffic, working on Rupert. Hands off Jaden McClure. The athletic forward for the Tigers, mainly a basketball player, as he hands off Hollis, and he gets bumped by Richardson, who will pick up the foul. Second team foul on Culleoka, the first on Ethan Richardson.
I believe that's his second.
It is the second.
Yeah.
He's got to come out.
That's not good for the Warriors if they want any chance at matching Mount Pleasant's physicality, because that's the player to do it, Ethan Richardson.
He's super valuable.
Richardson checks out. In is Noah Johnson for the Warriors.
Oh.
And now Jaden Wilson driving the baseline, runs into the official and a foul call.
Official got to have a little bit more swifter feet than that. He stayed in there on the play, though. Matt got the call.
Yeah. Fought through contact to make that call.
Third team foul on Culleoka. Cale Scott to inbound under his own rim. Gets it out. Jaden Wilson. Touch at the rim. No good. Rebound Noah Johnson for the Warriors. To Jones, to Rupert, who crosses the timeline, working on McClure. Changes direction, now pushing towards the left, gives off Sam Jones. Inside, Noah Johnson working on Wilson. His pass tipped, trying to go back out to Bob Holt. Intercepted by Cale Scott. Scott works around right side, drives the baseline, kicks out, knocks Brooks, now back up to Wilson. Wilson struggles with the pass, now moves in, and he'll be called for steps this time as he drives through the center of the lane.
Yeah, I think he walked down Valley Creek Road on that one.
Yeah, he did, Landon. Good ball knowledge there. Wow.
Still 2-0, Mount Pleasant on top here in Culleoka. 5:08 to go first quarter. Bob Holt drives in, down low. Noah Johnson up for the 2-foot floater. Gets it over McClure. First points of the game for Culleoka, and we're all tied up at 2 apiece.
That was a strong move there by the senior Johnson, down low.
Cale Scott slowly works it across the midcourt stripe, working on Sam Jones. Calls for a pick as Hollis comes up. He goes prematurely and now drives in right side and picks up his dribble. Zion Hollis now with it. Back up, Cale Scott, open for three. Right wing, no good. Wilson with the rebound, and the putback is good.
That man is everywhere.
Wilson for two. Puts Mount Pleasant up by 2. Bob Holt with it. He'll take a three from the left side. Too strong, no good. Rebound, Jaden Wilson. Wilson almost stripped as he comes across the timeline. Now down low to Hollis. Back out McClure. McClure in the lane. Gets people up and he gets it to go in the foul. Jaden McClure, three-point opportunity the hard way.
Yeah, he really just bullied Holt there down low. That was a great shot there.
The ever so talented Jaden McClure.
Yeah.
I'd argue he's better at football. Yeah, which is saying a lot because he's dang good at basketball too.
Heck of an athlete.
To complete the three-point play, he left it short. 4-point lead for Mount Pleasant, 6-2 with 4:15 to go first quarter. Trent Kelly in the lane, pulls up, 10 feet out, got it to drop.
That was a nice shot there by Kelly.
Lead back down to 2, 6-4, 4 minutes to play first quarter. Halfway through this opening stanza with the Tigers on top of the Warriors by 2. Cale Scott with it, intercepted, Trent Kelly. Kelly, one-on-one with Wilson, up the glass, and out, no.
You gotta have those.
And now a foul called down low. 2 shots upcoming for Culleoka. It'll be Sam Jones at the line to shoot him and trying to tie the ball game.
And Derek Boyd is already sending in the reinforcements at the scores table for Mount Pleasant right now.
Culleoka said they're not going to be denied on their home court. They'll stay in it.
First shot from Jones. Bounces off the back rim and bounces off no good. Checking in for the Tigers, Hunter Holt, number 1. Malachi Wilson, number 21, and number 4 for the Tigers is Lake Shang.
Yeah, free throws are going to be very important tonight for the Warriors because this Mount Pleasant team, they're going to get a lot of looks down low, and Culleoka needs to convert here at the line.
Both free throws missed as Scott, Brooks, and McClure check out of the ball game with new substitutes in for the Tigers. That second free throw was good. Ashton Rupert comes away with the pick off of the Mount Pleasant turnover. Now Trent Kelly in the lane, back out Bob Holt. To Jones, he'll pull up, long three, high arcing, no good, and it's going to go out of bounds. We'll see who last touched it.
And
now for the Tigers.
Yep.
Ashton Rupert takes a second to tie his shoe back up. And it'll be Isaac Hargrove who's checked in for the Warriors to inbound for Culleoka. He gets it in to Trent Kelly. Trent Kelly gives off Hargrove, who stepped on the sideline. It's a turnover for the Warriors, and Mount Pleasant will take back over. They're up 1, 6-5 with 3:24 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, you got to know where you're at on the floor at all times, Isaac.
Hunter Holt into the front court to Zion Hollis. Gives off Lake Shang. Shang moves, top of the key. He'll pull up, straight on for 3. Tried to bank it in, no good. Malachi Wilson with the putback. His layup, no good. Hunter Holt with the ball. He goes up with the shot and gets it to drop with the foul.
Johnny on the spot.
He is that.
Hunter Holt.
He is that.
Hunter Holt has been coined as the Tigers' spark plug on this roster. And right there, he showed what that means. An opportunity for 3 for Hunter Holt, who just checked into the ball game. His free throw up, and it's left short. Still got the 2, 8-5. A 3-point lead as Holt creates another almost turnover, but knocks it out of bounds. Be Culleoka basketball, far side backcourt, as they try to clean up some perspiration that has hit the floor in front of the Culleoka bench.
Culleoka come out with more physicality than I thought they would here in this first quarter, keeping it tight with 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Only a 3-point ball game, you know.
Absolutely right. 3:10 to go here in the opening quarter. Mount Pleasant with a 3-point lead, 8-5. On the road here in Culleoka, Tennessee. Lewis Maddox, Peyton Calvert, Landon Seacrest, Chris Pointer on the call for the Front Porch Sports Network. As Ashton Rupert gets the inbound from Sam Jones and will bring it up the floor. Working left to right on your radio dial. Sam Jones with the left wing. Working on Lake Shane. Back out up top, Bob Holt. Holt with it. Cross court, skip pass to Sam Jones. Corner 3 from the left side. Sam Jones with a tray ties up the ball game at 8 with 2:45 to go in the first quarter.
When Sam Jones gets hot, you better watch out.
Almost picked off by Sam Jones as Shane comes back up with it. Now to Hollis. Holt for 3. Left side. It's short. No good. Bob Holt, after the tap, comes up with the board. Hands off Trenton Kelly. Skip pass up ahead to Hargrove. And Hunter Holt deflects that one out of bounds and off of our table. It'll be Warrior basketball. Isaac Hargrove to inbound side front court.
Mount Pleasant's offense is really flat right now. No ball movement, no energy, no action, nothing.
Rupert with it, double teamed at the stripe. Now gives off Isaac Hargrove in the left-hand corner. Tapped away and goes out of bounds.
Hunter Holt is literally everywhere, Lou.
Yeah, he is.
He's got a nose for the ball. Wherever the ball is, he's going to be there.
It was off Holt that time. And now Rupert to inbound out to Isaac Hargrove in the backcourt. Now back to Rupert, who will set up the offense for the Warriors. Rupert working through a double team, and an offensive foul going to be called on Rupert, saying he was trying to clear out space. I don't agree with that at all.
No, I don't either there. He didn't drop his shoulder. He didn't push his arm.
And especially coming from the official that's across the floor.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one.
It's a turnover nonetheless, and we'll see what happens after this.
Some pressure in the backcourt on Hunter Holt by Ashton Rupert. And Holt will bring it into the front court, hands off Zion Hollis. Now back out, Jaden McClure, who's rechecked in. For Malachi Wilson. McClure on Bob Holt, gets him to go up, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Isaac Hargrove, now tied up, and a foul going to be called, not a jump ball. A foul going to be called, possession arrow.
And the Mount Pleasant fans are not happy about that one.
Should have been a jump ball.
Absolutely, it should have.
Which would have given Mount Pleasant the basketball with the possession arrow. Instead, Sam Jones inbound for the Warriors, going the length of the floor left to right. Rupert will be working on Hunter Holt. Picks a move, goes to the left, and now a quick foul called. An offensive foul, maybe a makeup call.
Absolutely a makeup call.
On Isaac Hargrove as it'll go back over to the Tigers.
That's the most frustrating part, being a player, and you go down the floor and the ref makes a bad call and then he makes up for one there. That's just really frustrating.
Yeah. Hunter Holt brings it into the front court now to Jaden Wilson. He couldn't handle the pass. Trick Kelly comes up with it. Kelly now driving the other way into front court. Jump stop by Culleoka. Back out to Kelly, who lost it off of his leg, out of bounds. A turnover for the Warriors. Well, a timeout going to be taken by Culleoka. We'll keep it right here. A 30-second timeout by the Warriors, as we've got a tie ball game, 8-8 with 1:29 to go in the opening quarter. Guys, I wasn't expecting this.
I wasn't either. Culleoka coming out with some fire. You know, as Chris said, though, Mount Pleasant's looking a little cold on offense. You know, I think this one's shaping up to be a dogfight.
Yeah, and Ethan Richardson's been on the bench early in this game, too. He's one of Culleoka's better players. They're holding their own without him on the court.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, Brian England has checked into the game for Culleoka.
Got to zoom in here on head coach Mike Lovett, the Culleoka Warriors.
Now full court pressure from the Warriors. They back it off now as Lake Shang with the basketball brings it into the front court, working on Sam Jones. Goes inside to Hollis, up off the glass and good. Zion Hollis for two.
Easy money.
Finally breaks the scoring drought for the Tigers as he puts it up off the glass on the left-hand side, and they lead it 10-8 over Culleoka. 1:10 to go first quarter. Hunter Holt took a shot in the face to Rupert, now to Brian England, who's got it on the right wing. Driving the baseline, Sam Jones, who will put up a 15-footer. That one no good, goes off the rim, rebound Hunter Holt. Pushing it back down the floor. Holt in the lane, up off the glass, no good, but he's called for the foul.
Yeah, England there got a little handsy as number one Holt went up for the shot.
They get England on the foul. That one was on a shot. Even if it hadn't been, Holt would be at the free throw line as the Tigers are in the bonus. 5+ fouls on the home team, Culleoka. Only 2 on Mount Pleasant. Here with 55 seconds to go in the first quarter. Holt's first free throw rims off, no good. Knox Brooks checks back into the game. Out comes Jaden Wilson. Well, Mount Pleasant here in the final minute, sacrificing some size maybe for some perimeter shooting.
Absolutely.
Holt's second free throw falls off, no. Rebound Brian England. And now another foul going to be called as England came down with it.
Yeah,
I'm starting to think this crew doesn't know what a jump ball is.
Yeah, a lot of these are being called reach-in fouls. I don't know the difference really in that situation, why it's not a jump ball off of a rebound especially.
We need to call our rules expert, Drake Colley.
Yeah. Our Gene Steratore.
Absolutely.
55.3 to go first quarter. 10-8 the score. Mount Pleasant on top of Culleoka here in Culleoka. And now some official discussion at the table. Sorts something out as it'll be Brian Englund to inbound out for the Warriors. Having to go the length of the floor. Full court pressure from Mount Pleasant setup here on the inbound. They get it out to Sam Jones, now back out to Rupert, still fighting through the pressure to Jones. They're still behind the volleyball line as Rupert has it, being trapped by Hollis and Brooks. Actually, that's Lake Shang in there on the trap, and they'll get Hollis for the foul. Third team foul on Mount Pleasant.
If he reached, he did it quick. I didn't see any contact there to warrant a foul there.
Second foul on Zion Hollis. Fourth team foul on Mount Pleasant. Rupert into the front court with 40 seconds to go here in the first. Skip pass all the way across the floor. Intercepted. Jaden McClure to the rack. Up off the glass. And good. Jaden McClure with the foul. His second and one of the ball game and of the first quarter.
I thought he was
making McClure.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought he was going to put little Rupert on a poster there.
He almost did.
Nearly.
I think he could have if he wanted to.
Absolutely. He went with the polite layup off the glass. That was a great move there by McClure.
Did not complete his first and one. So he left the free throw short. Here's another opportunity for Jaden McClure. Senior power forward puts it up and in. And the Tiger lead is now 5, 13-8 with 34 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Once again, full court pressure from Mount Pleasant as Englund inbounds. Gets it over to Trent Kelly. Kelly working through traffic, trying to get it up the floor, and he lost the handle. Cale Scott comes up with it. Scott to the rack, off the glass and good with the right hand.
Seems like there's something wet over there. They got to get that cleaned up under the basket. That's like the third fall we've had down there.
15 seconds left, 15-8 to score. Bob Holt with it mid-court. Holt drives through Wilson. Holt to Trent Kelly on the baseline, off the glass, no good. Rebound Sam Jones, he puts up a shot, bang off the glass.
Yeah, he called bank, baby.
At the horn. Full court shot, three-quarter court shot from Cale Scott. Falls no good. It's a 5-point lead for the Tigers over the Warriors here in Culleoka as we head to quarter number 2, 15-10. Mount Pleasant over Culleoka as you listen to high school basketball in the Murray County Public Schools Game of the Week on the Front Porch Sports Network, powered by CPWS.
Columbia, your Love's travel stop just got a whole lot better. We've modernized our space at 1624 Bear Creek Pike at exit 46 to bring you more of what you want with fuel discounts, additional food offerings, and everything you need to hit the road with ease. Come say hi at the remodeled Love's in Columbia. We thank you for allowing us to be a part of your community. Safe travels.
Is your internet slowing you down? It's time for an upgrade. Whether you're at home, working from your home office, or at your business, it's time to unleash the speed you need with speeds up to 1 gig at CPWS for as low as $70 a month. Give us a call, 931-375-7777.
Chris Pointer, Landon Seacrest, Peyton Calvert for the Front Porch Sports Network. 15-10 the score. Mount Pleasant on top of Culleoka. And a very back and forth opening quarter with some missed opportunities offensively. Without those missed opportunities, we probably would have seen a very high scoring first quarter, but we did not.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. Mount Pleasant playing fast and physical. That's kind of their forte. Culleoka doing a terrific job in the first quarter hanging with them, but we'll see how this game progresses if they can keep up with the speed and physicality that this Tigers team brings to the table.
Bench players from Culleoka working to clean up some type of slick surface below the Mount Pleasant basket.
Safety first, Lou.
It is a little warm in here, too.
Tell me about it.
You're telling me,
AC's
brother.
not flowing, and you can get a lot of condensation on days like that.
I'm wearing a corduroy blazer right now.
Smooth, though, sharp.
I appreciate it,
nice.
but it's definitely warm.
Yeah, it is very, very warm in here.
Trying to keep the power bill low here in Culleoka.
It seems that way. Cale Scott with the basketball as Mount Pleasant holds possession here to open second quarter play. To Hunter Holt on the right wing. To Cale Scott now in the right corner. Scott looking for somewhere down low, and a travel called on Cale Scott. An opening possession turnover here in the second for Mount Pleasant.
Culleoka's got to capitalize on these turnovers here by the Tigers. We'll see what they can do.
No full court pressure for Mount Pleasant here to open the second quarter. Ethan Richardson, a point to note, check back into the ball game here at the start of the second with 2 fouls. Ashton Rupert gets to Hunter Holt. Now to Trent Kelly, baseline to Richardson, who's bumped from behind. A foul called on Mount Pleasant. It'll be Culleoka basketball under their own hoop. Ashton Rupert to inbound the ball for the Warriors. Gets it out up top to Bob Holt. Dangerous pass as Hunter Holt was in the vicinity. Here's a 3-ball from Bob Holt. Can't get it to fall. Left short. Intercepted Sam Jones. Jones travels.
Just got a little ahead of himself there. All he's got to do is just put the ball up. He made a move, got excited, turned it over.
Bob Holt's got to get to going.
Yes, he does.
He's got to get going.
Absolutely.
Cale Scott sets up the offense for the Tigers. He's got it top of the key, works it over to Brooks as they work it around the perimeter. Now Cale Scott back with it to the top of the circle. Over to Holt. Now back to Scott. Here's Knox Brooks for 3. Left side, too strong. Jaden Wilson put back good.
And Wilson was the only guy under the basket. Just sucked the ball in like a vacuum cleaner and went back up with it.
Lead now 7. Here's Ethan Richardson with it for Culleoka in the right corner. Skip pass to Bob Holt. Left wing. Holt in the lane. Spins around, looking for somewhere to go. Gets it out. Sam Jones for 3 from the corner. Bang! The net. Sam Jones with a tray cuts the lead to 4. 17-13. Cale Scott works it around the perimeter. Hunter Holt now back to Scott. They're trying to work through the 3-2 zone from Culleoka. Down low, Jaden Wilson. Picked up his dribble. Now out to Knox Brooks. Drives in the lane. Hands off McClure, and it goes out of bounds off of Mount Pleasant. Second turnover here in less than 2 minutes for the Tigers to start the second quarter.
Yeah, the thing about playing against zone is you got to move the ball quickly so the defense rotates. They're dribbling the ball.
Rupert crosses the timeline up to Sam Jones. Jones thought about a 3 inside. Bob Holt up off the glass and good. But McClure with his feet set drew the charge.
That was fantastic defense there by McClure. He knew Holt was going to go up with it, set his feet, took the charge, and Bob Holt pleading his case to the official that called him for the charge.
You got to appreciate an official who would at least have a conversation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Didn't immediately tech anybody or anything like that.
Orlando Cox, old school coach, told him, give me a second, let me talk to the scorer's table, then had a conversation, told him what he did wrong.
Cale Scott with it for the Tigers, top of the key. They work it around the perimeter. Jaden Wilson with it in the left corner. Skip pass, Hunter Holt. Back out up top, Cale Scott. Inside, McClure. McClure high to get the ball. Now spins in the lane. Gets somebody to go up. Now back off the glass. He's fouled. Shot no good, but McClure goes to the line to shoot 2.
And that was Kelly down there, just not big enough to contest McClure, so he's got to try to get up in his grill and inadvertently fouls him there.
And that's tough if it's going to be that, you know what I mean?
Absolutely it is. Culleoka's going to have to battle through that.
Second foul on Trenton Kelly. 5:43 to go second quarter. McClure's first free throw is up and in. Lead back to 5, 18-13 with another free throw looming. Second shot from McClure is also true. And the lead is 6 for the Tigers as Zion Hollis will check back into the game. The big man for the Tigers comes in. Hunter Holt goes out. Now full court pressure once again from the Tigers. as Ashton Rupert gives over to Sam Jones as they try to work through the pressure. And an interception tap by Jaden Wilson is called for a foul. So they're trying to get it to Bob Holt right there at the midcourt stripe. Wilson will pick up the foul for the Tigers. Second team foul on Mount Pleasant. First foul on Jaden Wilson, but he's going to come out as Lake Sheng rechecks back into the ballgame for Mount Pleasant. Rupert to control the offense for Culleoka in the backcourt. No pressure this time from the Tigers as he crosses over the midcourt stripe. Rupert, double team to Holt. Now inside, open. Ethan Richardson missed the layup.
You gotta have those, Ethan.
Was all by himself under the rim.
He wants that one back.
And couldn't get it to fall. Lake Sheng the other way.
They asking you to rewind that on the camera.
Yeah.
Cale Scott drives the baseline up off the glass. No. Rebound Zion Hollis. Back out. Knox Brooks. Corner three from the left side.
Money.
Got it. Knox Brooks for a tray.
Can't leave him open. Cannot leave him open. He is a shooter.
22-13. 4:50 to go until the break. Trenton Kelly blocked away
Not
by
today.
Zion Hollis. Hollis says no siree. Jaden McClure with it. Drives in right side. Double teamed by Kelly and Holt. Back out. Lake Sheng. Sheng drives in, 10 feet out, kicks back out. Cale Scott, top of the key. Now back to Sheng. Sheng fakes the three, now drives in right side, hands off Hollis. To Scott, he'll take a three from the left side. It's short.
Shooter's touch, baby. Yes,
Cale
sir.
Scott got the roll as it hit the front of the rim and then dropped in good for the tray. Timeout, Culleoka. And we'll keep it right here, 25-13 with 4:24 to go in the second quarter. Guys, I don't know if he would be able to do that again if he tried a million times.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That was a heck of a make by Cale Scott. Shooter's touch.
Yes. Absolutely, baby.
I've seen balls bounce off of all parts of the rim and go in, but never off the front of the rim.
Never
and
seen
bounces
it off
in.
the front, baby. That's shooter's roll, baby. He got the flick of the wrist on
Shooter's
that one.
roll, he got it for sure.
Head coach Mike Lovett of Culleoka definitely telling his team to stay in this game. Chris, as you mentioned earlier, you know, Bob Holt has got to get going. If I were Mike Lovett right now, I'm telling Bob Holt, be more aggressive. We need you in this game. This is a county rivalry. This is a district game. You're the captain of the team. Don't force anything, but kind of enforce your will.
Take it into your own hands.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, he's basically been neutralized. It's almost like he can't get a rhythm, get flowing. I mean, I think he's going to have to get down there and play with his back to the basket and just draw fouls, get to the free throw line, get into a rhythm, and go to work. He's got to put up buckets. He doesn't score, it's going to be a long night for Culleoka.
Yes, it is.
For anybody else that's interested, 28-7 the score, Indiana over Oregon as they play with 1 minute to go in the second quarter, and Indiana on the 1 yard line looking to score again.
Was not expecting that. Wow.
They're at the Peach Bowl in Georgia. We're at the Culleoka Gymnasium in Culleoka, Tennessee.
The cantaloupe capital of the United States.
We got our own fruit, baby.
Yes, sir. Cantaloupe Bowl.
Trenton Kelly trapped in the corner by McClure and Sheng for the Tigers, and a foul going to be called on Mount Pleasant. Their third team foul here in the second quarter. And they will call it on McClure.
Yeah. His second.
Ashton Rupert to inbound under the Culleoka rim. Gets it into Richardson. It's kicked back out of bounds by a Tiger. And the Warriors will reset. Rupert breaks the play, now looking for somewhere to go. Gets it inside to Richardson, and he's fouled on his way to the rack. Richardson will go to the line to shoot two.
Culleoka really needs these points from the charity stripe. Down by 12, their biggest margin. Let's see what Richardson can do here.
The raucous student section with Culleoka making their voices heard. Third foul on Zion Hollis as Richardson's first free throw is up and through the net.
Right on cue.
First points of the night for Richie.
Terrific two-sport athlete is Richardson.
His second free throw is off the back of the rim, no good. Chasing down the board is Holt, and he gets it off of the leg of Cale Scott, throws it out, and it bounces off of Mount Pleasant, and Culleoka will retain possession.
What a heads-up play right there.
Absolutely, Bob Holt with the high IQ play there and the hustle.
Malachi Wilson checking in for the Tigers, tags out his brother Jaden Wilson. And Ashton Rupert will set up the offense for Culleoka. Top of the key, drives over left side beyond the perimeter. Now gives up Isaac Hargrove, who will take a shot. Money in the left corner, and it falls. 3 ball from Isaac Hargrove. 25-17, the new score with 3:50 to go second quarter.
And if Culleoka can get Isaac Hargrove hot, he's a streaky shooter, so we could possibly see maybe 2 or 3 more of those if given the opportunity.
Jaden McClure into the corner. Cale Scott, who returns the favor. 3 ball from the point guard, Cale Scott. Lead back up to 11, 28-17. 3.5 to play until the break. Bob Holt tries the baseline on the left side. Skip pass to Isaac Hargrove. Ends up behind our table as they fish that back out.
I'll tell you who's locked in right now, guys. Cale Scott.
He just told us.
Yes,
we overheard him say, "I'm hot right now. Give me the ball."
I don't think I've ever seen Cale Scott not locked in. That dude is a competitor. He sets up the offense for the Tigers here with 3:15 to go.
What a pass!
Oh my goodness.
Played it like a quarterback would. Found Lake Shang underneath for 2 for the Tigers on the reverse layup. Culleoka with it. Rupert to Hargrove. He'll take a 3. Left wing. It's good. Bang! Isaac Hargrove for 3. Lead back down to 10. 30-20.
Good hoops in Murray County right now.
Absolutely. Get the popcorn out, baby.
Knox Brooks to Cale Scott, left wing. Scott drives in, top of the key, spins, 15-foot jump shot from the free throw line, left it short.
Great
Rebound,
move.
Malachi Wilson up off the glass and good.
Big time play there by Wilson, cleaning up the mess.
The
He's
little
fired
brother
up.
of Jaden Wilson, Malachi Wilson checks in and makes his presence felt. Sam Jones to Rupert, now to Hargrove. Hargrove looking to get himself open again. Here's Ethan Richardson for 3. It's short. Chasing down the board on the baseline was Knox Brooks. He pushes it ahead to McClure. McClure has opened from 10 feet out. His shot too strong. Richardson with the rebound. 32-20 with 2:05 to go second.
Yeah, wrong square on that one.
Bob Holt with it, left wing.
Got to get rid of it.
Back out up top to Rupert. Rupert take the 3. Down to Hargrove. Hargrove will take a shot. It's short, but Hargrove traveled.
I think that was a makeup for Rupert traveling because Rupert definitely got away with steps.
A lot of players, they hop when they catch.
Right.
And, you know, the refs sometimes call it, sometimes don't.
Yeah.
Noah Johnson checks back into the contest. Ethan Richardson takes his seat on the Culleoka bench. Cale Scott will run the offense, pitches it ahead to Brooks. Now at the free throw line is Jaden Wilson. Back out, Hunter Holt wide open for 3. Right side, no good. Tapped around on the board, and Rupert comes up with it. Skip pass to Holt. Left side, up off the glass. Oh, and he changed it to a charge.
Right call.
Second charge on Bob Holt here in the game.
And Mount Pleasant definitely watched film. They know that Bob Holt, when in transition, he likes to go up strong. And right there, that was just a great setup there. It took the charge, took the contact, and a great call by the official.
Third foul on Bob Holt. Third team foul on Culleoka here in the quarter. And Holt takes his seat. Culleoka without their 2 of their star players, Ethan Richardson and Bob Holt, both sitting on the bench in foul trouble. 5 between the 2 of them. Knox Brooks, floater down the lane is good. Knox Brooks for 2 as he took it upon himself to drive. And now an official timeout, it looks like, by Orlando Cox.
Bloody nose, I guess it is.
Yeah, it's Sam Jones.
Sam Jones has to check out. In is Cody McMillan. His first action of the contest. Ryan Anglin inbounds in the backcourt. Ashton Rupert, who walks it down the length of the floor. Crosses over the stripe, working on Hunter Holt. Drives in right side, still outside the perimeter. Gives off Brian Anglin, top of the key. Anglin picks up his dribble. Now gives back off to Rupert. Rupert fakes the pass. Now top of the key, gives off Hargrove. Hargrove working on Malachi Wilson. Drives in, now kicks back out. Cody McMillan with it. Skip pass to Anglin. Now in the corner, Rupert drives the baseline. Finds Johnson inside. Fight for the ball. Malachi Wilson comes up with it. Both Wilson brothers in the game for the Tigers right now as Hollis is out in foul trouble. And with 42 seconds left, a 14-point lead for the Tigers with the basketball moving right to left on your radio dial. Hunter Holt with it. Back out up top to Cale Scott.
One shot. They want one shot.
It looks like he's going to hold.
I was in Collins Hill High School in Gwinnett, Georgia, and they got shot clocks, and it changes the game completely for high school ball.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely it does.
Malachi Wilson will drive in on Hargrove. Kicks back out. Knox Brooks. Corner three from the left side.
We caught one shot.
It goes out of bounds off of the Tigers. Oh, they say off of Culleoka. It'll stay with Mount Pleasant. 11 seconds to go before the mid-game intermission. They get it out up top to Malachi Wilson. Now Cale Scott with it left wing. 10 seconds to work with.
I think we know who's taking the shot.
Down to 5 seconds. Scott drives in. Floater from 5. It is good. Perfectly executed by the Tigers as Cale Scott extends the Tiger lead to 16 at the horn, and we go to the halftime break. Mount Pleasant on top of Culleoka, 36-20 as we head to the intermission. We'll have stats and more coming up during halftime prior to the second half kicking off as you listen to high school basketball on the Maury County Public Schools Game of the Week on the Front Porch Sports Network, powered by CPWS.
The Way Realty is helping to empower buyers and sellers to accomplish their real estate goals. Currently, we have sellers offering buy-down rates to 4.875% fixed-rate financing on selected homes through approved lenders. If you want to buy or sell your home faster, let us show you the many services we offer to help you get the most out of your real estate transaction. Schedule your listing or showing appointment today by going to thewayrealty.com or calling us at 931-580-4669. And remember, Jesus Christ changes lives. I know because He changed mine.
Hey, this is Trip Stoltz, owner of Columbia Ace Hardware. We are excited to announce that we have completely remodeled our store. We have expanded our selection in many brands including Milwaukee, Steel, and Big Green Egg. We have new inventory arriving daily, so come see the changes for yourself at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard, Columbia, Tennessee.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
At Umamua MD, Spring Hill's newest physician-led med spa, it's about restoring balance to your body, mind, and soul. From weight loss support, revitalizing IV therapies, to anti-aging, our services are designed to help you feel renewed, confident, and whole. At Umamua MD, consults with our medical director ensure safe and personalized results. Book today at umamd.com and step forward radiant, restored, and confident.
At CSH, we know the sport of football builds discipline, character, and work ethic. 3 common characteristics of winners. It's a sport where we drowns out me. Leadership is nurtured, and that's why CSH supports all Maury County football teams, and want to say a special thanks and good luck to every player, coach, volunteer, and parent of this year's teams, from youth programs, middle schools, and high schools. We know football builds men that make a difference. Let's go.
36-20, the halftime score. Mount Pleasant over Culleoka here in the nightcap, the boys' game. We've got Catherine Morrow, Kendall Reichman with us here on our call. Lewis Maddox, Peyton Calvert, Chris Pointer, Landon Seacrest here for the Front Porch Sports Network. Coach Morrow, big win for your girls. We appreciate you guys coming on.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having us.
Okay, so take us through it a little bit. What was the feeling of the game? I mean, what led to the success?
I told them coming into this game it was a big game and we needed to get a win, and it had to be a team win. I've really hit them with how it has to be team ball because there's 6 of them. Everybody's got to contribute. Yeah.
We've also got Kendall Reichman with us. Just from my observation from calling the game with Peyton and Landon here, you're all over the place all the time.
Yeah.
And you're definitely not afraid of contact.
Not at all.
I mean, haven't seen you a ton. This is maybe one of the first games I've seen you play. I maybe have seen you play a couple in previous seasons. But I mean, is that always your approach to a game? You're going to go in and force free throws, force fouls to be called, and just try to get to the rack as much as you can.
Yeah, that's kind of the mindset that we all have to have. We have a very small team, and so we don't really have set positions or like roles on the team, so we all have to contribute, and the goal is to score and to win, and we all have to have that mindset.
And also want to say, because they can't see you right now, but you're in a cheerleader's uniform now. You just played a basketball game like 20 minutes ago. I mean, are you tired?
I don't know how she does it.
Are you tired?
No, not really.
Okay, well,
This is do it
huge win
all.
for Culleoka, and now cheering on the boys team from the sidelines, so that's fantastic. Coach Morrow, there's been some good and some bad this season.
Yes, sir.
Something like this, can that propel you through the rest of the year? A big win like that over a
It-
district and a crosstown rival, kind of?
Yeah, it does. I think the score, them all scoring, shows the other teams that, hey, you can't box in one Kendall. Hey, you can't triangle in two Kendall and Izzy. All of them can shoot. All of them can contribute.
Yeah.
That was big. Yeah.
And Coach Morrow, unofficially by my bookkeeping over here, I got Izzy was 16. I got
big night for Izzy.
Kendall with 21. Kinsey was 16.
Big night for Kinsey.
And
yep.
Kennedy with 8. And Lindsey Pig with 2.
Yep.
Is what I got. So spreading the love is what you said. Talk about that a little bit. You know, you got some injuries, but you got some players that are, you know, they make an impact on the game. The ones that play do.
That's what I tell them before we started tonight. I was like, I don't care if we have 10 people or 6 people. You're all athletes and you can all contribute.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
Big win for the Culleoka girls tonight over Mount Pleasant. Currently 36-20, the halftime score. Mount Pleasant over Culleoka to this point. Coach Morrow, Kendall Reichman, we appreciate you guys being on with us. And right now, we go to Landon for some halftime stats for the boys game.
Yeah. Can we get a wave from you guys? We'll have you guys come up here and wave to the camera for the broadcast for our viewers online. We would appreciate that. Thank you, Coach,
guys.
for joining us. We appreciate Coach Morrow and Kendall here on the broadcast table. About to be down here. They're waving at the camera right now. They're waving up. Kendall's in her cheer uniform. Coach just got a W. Good times here in Culleoka. Lou, we're going to take a break. I'm going to calculate these stats up for this good game that we got down here in Culleoka.
Absolutely. 36-20, the halftime score. Mount Pleasant over Culleoka. 4 minutes to go until third quarter action. We'll take a quick timeout as you listen to high school basketball on the Front Sports Network.
At CSH, we know the sport of football builds discipline, character, and work ethic. 3 common characteristics of winners. It's a sport where we drowns out me. Leadership is nurtured, and that's why CSH supports all Murray County football teams, and want to say a special thanks and good luck to every player, coach, volunteer, and parent of this year's teams.
This is David Usselton with Usselton Automotive, located in Columbia, Tennessee. We service all foreign and domestic vehicles. We take pride in our work, and we don't cut corners. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty and loan our cars with almost every repair. We are located at 1201 South High Street in Columbia, Tennessee. You can reach us at 931-215-1765 or find more information at usseltons.com.
We at Holland's Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
Welcome back to the Murray County Public Schools game of the week down here in Culleoka. It's Mount Pleasant versus Culleoka. The visitors are up in this game 36-20, and we've got our halftime report by my stat keeping over here at the Front Porch Sports Network broadcast table. I got Cale Scott with 8 points for the Mount Pleasant Tigers. Jaden McClure with 7 points. We got Jaden Wilson with 4 points. We got Knox Brooks with 5 points. Mount Zion Hollis with 4. Hunter Holt with 2. Lake Shang with 2. And the fellow Wilson brother off the bench, Malachi Wilson, with 2 points. And then we got Jones on Culleoka, 10 points, leading all scorers in the game. Bob Holt scoreless, but I'm sure that will change. We got Ethan Richardson with 1 from the free throw line. We got Isaac Hargrove, 2 big threes off the bench for Culleoka. So look for some things to change and look for Mount Pleasant to try and enforce their will in this second half. Peyton, you know Culleoka basketball. Talk about what you expect to see in the second half.
What I expect Bob Holt to go in the locker room, reset himself, come in, and impose his will down low. That's what he's going to have to do for the Warriors to cut down on this 16-point Mount Pleasant lead. But Mount Pleasant, they're going to be all gas, no brakes in the second half, and Culleoka better be prepared or this one can get ugly quick.
Knowing Bob a little bit personally, and you do too, Peyton, I'd assume he'd be pretty upset in the locker room with himself going scoreless in the first half.
Absolutely, that's on his mind, but he's got to clear it, not think about that. It's a new half. The score is 0-0, and like I said before, Holt is going to have to just go into game mode, go into a different level here in the second half.
Second quarter action, seconds away from ensuing. I'm Lewis Maddox on the call for the Front Porch Sports Network, joined alongside Peyton Calvert, Landon Seacrest, and Chris Pointer, our Murray County Athletic Director. It'll be Culleoka basketball, side midcourt, moving right to left on your radio dial as we enter third quarter play. 36-20, 16-point lead as we start the second half for the Mount Pleasant Tigers. Trenton Kelly back into the game. He pitches it back up top to Ashton Rupert. Tipped ball as it goes over to Sam Jones, the leading scorer for all scorers in the first half, as Bob Holt puts up a floater, a hook shot from 10 feet out. Can't get it to fall. Rebound tapped around. Wilson comes up with it. Jaden Wilson drives in, free throw line, jump shot, no good. And it's tapped around once again, and Wilson comes up with it, but intercepted by Jones as he tries to save it from going out of bounds.
That was a nice heads-up play by Jones, being there and ready. Oh!
Ethan Richardson jump stops into the lane and completely loses his footing, as that end of the floor has had some type of liquid on it for the duration of this basketball game. We've had like 6 or 7 slips down there so far.
Yes, we have, Lewis, and they got to get that cleaned up. I don't know if it's a leak in the pipe or what. The players, I don't know why, but that end of the floor has just been a very hazardous place here.
We got to get Chris Pointer to fix the leak up top on the roof here.
Got to do something, because they cannot keep the playing surface dry on that end of the floor there on the Culleoka side.
So play stopped currently as both teams go to their bench while the moisture issue is addressed by what looks like an athletic director and 2 officials. 7:23 to go third quarter as we just start play here in the latter half. 36-20 still the score. That was our score at the half. Mount Pleasant on top by 16.
And if you think about it, I think athletic director Chris Pointer is going here to address the issue at hand with the floor. Coach Lovett is out there talking. He just threw his hands up. I'm not sure he knows exactly what's happening with the product on the court either, but
Chris took me literally.
Yeah.
I said, Chris, you got to go fix the leak, and he gets up and goes over there.
That's a heck of an athletic director, if you ask me, for Murray County Public Schools, Chris Pointer.
Yeah, he is.
Taking a problem at hand, trying to get this thing worked out.
Our guy, Chris Pointer.
And I'm sure he's going to be making some phone calls.
Yeah, 100%.
Right now.
100%.
Yep, grabbed his phone, and he is out the door. They are still trying to wipe things up. I mean, that's a safety hazard, especially the way Richardson just went to the turf.
And it's a disadvantage for Culleoka in the second half, too, because they're going that way. Right. Coach Lovett has got to be pissed that, hey, this is the side of the court my team is playing on.
Right.
And we're trying to cut into this 16-point lead.
Absolutely. They got to get that cleaned up. That's as Coach Lovett now with the towel.
He's now getting a towel himself.
I am seriously starting to, like, really scratch my head as to what is happening right now.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like this in my playing days, in my basketball watching days.
Like I'm starting to think there legitimately could be a leak in the roof.
A leak in the roof, or maybe we're going to get some Stranger Things type stuff going on. Maybe the upside down is up under there. I don't know.
I'm cool. I'm ready to go.
Hey, let's go. Let's go fight some Demogorgons.
Give me a pitchfork and I'll go give it my all.
And this stoppage could potentially be a disadvantage for Mount Pleasant, too, who's in the lead. They're over there sitting down, they're trying to get this game going, extend the lead even more.
Right. As
the referees are talking to Coach Derek Boyd of Mount Pleasant. We got Culleoka Athletic Directors featuring with Murray County Athletic Director Chris Pointer here, trying to get this problem resolved. We're going to zoom out for our viewers on Facebook. This is the side of the court, Culleoka's side in the second half, that is really, seems like there's some moisture on the court. I don't know how they can resolve that. They're attempting to do so right now. We'll have a report of what's going on once they come back to the scores table here.
Fellas, we've filled as much time as we can for this stoppage. Let's take a timeout real quick and rejoin you on the other side when maybe we play some basketball on a dry playing surface as you listen to high school basketball on the Front Porch Sports Network.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
Hello, my name is Zach Maddox. I'm a proud third-generation owner-operator of Columbia Paint and Wall Cover, founded by my grandfather, Ralph Maddox, in 1946. We offer a variety of paint and wall covering products, but our passion is customer service. We can offer many personalized services and can come out to your house or business if needed. Come visit us at our Columbia location or our new Spring Hill location behind Church of the City, or visit us online at paintcolumbia.com.
Columbia Foodland is a locally owned and operated family grocery store with a full line of dry, dairy, frozen, meat, and produce items. We focus on keeping the freshest hand-cut meat and produce.
36-20, the score was 7:23 to go in the third. We've got a coaches, player, and athletic director meeting with the officials going on in front of the scores table as they try to resolve the issue on the floor. We still don't know exactly what's going on, but multiple players have slipped on the left side of the floor here tonight from both sides. Now Culleoka going in that direction, right to left. So don't really exactly know what the outcome of this meeting is going to be right here. We hope no drastic measures are being taken as far as the game's playability is going.
Absolutely. And here's
they're playing the Nelly. It's hot in here.
Yes, say that louder for the people down here on the floor calling a basketball game. I'm sweating through my shirt.
Yeah, Lewis, I wasn't expecting these conditions here on the broadcast either, man. It's like 90 degrees plus in this gymnasium.
Like, can we find a traffic cone or something and prop one of these doors open on the side of the gym or something?
Yeah, that would be amazing.
I'm not sure exactly. I mean, this is, interesting for me, as we were talking off air, Lou. I've never experienced a stoppage like this in basketball where potentially the result of the game is up in the air right now. Like, we don't know if they're going to finish or like resume. I don't know. I've never experienced that on the hardwood.
I'm starting to think that maybe there's moisture coming up through the floor.
That might be a good theory you have there, Big Lou. But
I mean, if anything, let's play half court. We'll just go.
Is there another gym here?
There is another gym. It's the practice gym is down the hall on the other side of the school. But I mean, it's not equipped to hold this this size of a crowd. But I mean, if they had to,
take the teams in there and the refs and us.
Yeah,
send everybody else home. Yeah, and us. Don't forget about us.
I mean, that would be a solution, but at 8:32 p.m. on a Friday, I don't know if that's what they're going to want to do here tonight.
Chris Pointer walking back over in our direction. Hopefully he can add some insight as he was at the forefront of that pile in front of the scores table that was trying to figure things out.
As he's on the phone, I'm sure texting and calling. Maybe some maintenance guys.
I will give some insight, actually. I have experienced this as a fan, now that I think. I believe I was at Franklin High School for a district tournament game, and there was a gas leak, and we had to stop the game and resume it at another location.
We are postponing the game for about 5 minutes. Hopefully the air is going to circulate in here, and we will then
Okay, so head coach for Culleoka, Mike Lovett, just said they're going to postpone the game for about 5 minutes, maybe let some air circulate through this building, as maybe a custodian or somebody turned off the AC for the weekend and just headed out.
Just forgot about it.
But I guess that's what's causing the condensation to form on the floor. And now we'll get Murray County Athletic Director Chris Pointer to tell us maybe a little bit more about what's happening. So Chris, can you tell us what the situation is?
So basically this time of the year it's a lot cooler. We got 62-degree weather. The doors are opening up. It's humid. So we got a ton of condensation on this side of the court, and it's really slick. It's really slick out of bounds. So if a player has to continue forward progress out of bounds, if they hit that, it's almost like ice. It's extremely dangerous. And so around the basket area, over on the bench area side, where we kept seeing players fall, kept having to put rags down and dry it up, and it didn't help that they kept opening the doors. I can feel the air circulating now. I called our maintenance department, and they said they're going to turn it down and try to crank it up as high as they could. So I think we're going to get the circulation that we need. And so my hope is we give it 5 to 10 minutes. We can reconvene this game. If not, we got to come up with another alternative, which could potentially be like, hey, let us move to the Ox Gym. I don't know how long it would probably get first come, first serve in the Ox Gym. I mean, there's bleachers on one side.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they're going to want to finish this game. This is a district game unless they come back sometime tomorrow. This is a unique gym because the air ducts are sitting in the bleachers and they're actually blowing down into the bleachers versus, you know, the typical, like the gyms now with a tube sock.
Yeah.
Basically that goes across and blows onto the floor. So that's something that we're going to probably have to try to look at and address. But we're working through it now. We'll see what happens. And, you know, but obviously at the end of the day, the safety is the #1 thing for the players. And I appreciate the officials and the athletic trainer, you know, continuously trying to slow the game down because players kept slipping and falling and trying to wipe it up.
And now, if you're watching on Facebook, we've got spilled popcorn in front of the scorers table that we're trying to figure out as well.
Do we not have a broom in this building? Someone get the broom.
Yeah, they said they couldn't find a mop, they couldn't find anything, and I'm like,
goodness gracious.
Like there's something to dry something off here somewhere.
Here comes a broom from the concession stand.
Okay, so
that's not the type of broom I was thinking
of.
No,
no, we need the push broom, the dust mop. Where is that at? What's going on?
A staple in any school in the United States.
Any rec center, anything like that.
Anywhere.
Yeah, I've spent a lot of time with the push broom before practices. Coach Lovett said, hey, get the broom out, let's go.
Okay,
yes,
so
sir.
While all the craziness ensues here from Culleoka Unit School, we'll take another quick timeout and try to rejoin you for some more basketball action. 7:23 mark here in the third quarter, a 16-point lead for the Tigers. Only 47 seconds into this second half, and the score has not changed. 36-20, Tigers on top of the Warriors here in Culleoka. We'll take a break as you listen to high school basketball on the Front Porch Sports Network, powered by CPWS.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations. Hello, this is Rick Tillis.
Hi, I'm Chris Chumley, owner of Expert Landscaping, LLC. Located in beautiful Columbia, Tennessee, Expert Landscaping specializes in consulting and design for all your outdoor needs, as well as installations for landscaping, pools, patios, outdoor kitchens, fireplaces, irrigation, and lighting. Call us today at 931-374-1772. Expert Landscaping, where quality work is an investment in the future.
Columbia Power and Water Systems is dedicated to bringing our customers reliable local service. Whether you're turning on a light switch, your faucet, or streaming on TV, our dedicated team members from here in Murray County work every day to keep you on. If you need us, call us 931-388-4833 or visit cpws.com. CPWS, local service, local support.
He shoots, and he scores!
Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Delicious food and amazing service at an affordable price. Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Located off of Nashville Highway in Neapolis, near Spring Hill High School, 2504 Care Lane. Authentic Mexican cuisine. Full menu. Family dine-in. Takeout. Delivery. Offering the best cocktails in the area. On the rocks or frozen, pair your meal with our famous margarita. Don't forget, Mezcal Cochina Mexicana for your next meal. Check us out on Facebook. Visit Mezcal Cochina Mexicana today. Proud supporters of the Front Porch Sports Network.
This is Hal Landers, owner of Landers Insurance Agency. We are an independent agency representing the famous Erie Insurance Group. Landers Insurance Agency has been committed to providing great rates and great service since 2002. Whether it's home and auto or business or life insurance, we've got you covered. 24/7 in-house claim service, we've got that too. Visit Landers Insurance at 514 North Garden Street, Columbia. Call us at 931-380-2003. Our website is landersinsuranceagency.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Serving Williamson and surrounding counties, Bone and Joint Institute of Tennessee offers comprehensive orthopedic care with world-class physicians. Our practice provides high-tech care with a hometown touch. We offer physician clinics, physical and occupational therapy, advanced imaging, and surgical services including interventional procedures. We are Bone and Joint Institute of Tennessee, high-tech care with a hometown touch.
The Way Realty is helping to empower buyers and sellers to accomplish their real estate goals. Currently, we have sellers offering buy-down rates to 4.875% fixed-rate financing on selected homes through approved lenders. If you want to buy or sell your home faster, let us show you the many services we offer to help you get the most out of your real estate transaction. Schedule your listing or showing appointment today by going to thewayrealty.com or calling us at 931-580-4669. And remember, Jesus Christ changes lives. I know because He changed mine.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Columbia, your Love's travel stop just got a whole lot better. We've modernized our space at 1624 Bear Creek Pike at exit 46 to bring you more of what you want with fuel discounts, additional food offerings, and everything you need to hit the road with ease. Come say hi at the remodeled Love's in Columbia. We thank you for allowing us to be a part of your community. Safe travels.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
A body in motion stays in motion until you feel that muscle tighten, that sharp pain you didn't expect, and suddenly you're stopped in your tracks. KRT helps you get back in action with all natural pain relief in just minutes. Don't get sidelined by muscle cramps. Stay in the game with KRT.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Discover Prime and Pint in downtown Columbia, where great food meets great company. Join us for weekly specials. Tuesday is Texas Tuesday, with a rotating menu that gives back to local causes. Wednesday is half off burgers and pints all day long. And on Thursday, don't miss our prime rib dinner carved fresh by our chef. Make your night memorable at Prime and Pint, 105 East 6th Street, Columbia. Prime and Pint Butchery and Public House.
Stan McNabb Chevrolet, serving Columbia and the surrounding area since 1980. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is family-owned and does their best to make you feel like you're a part of the family. Commitment to customer service is the highest priority. Whatever your vehicle needs are, from sales to service, Stan McNabb is here to help. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is a dealership that cares about this community. Visit us online and get started today. Stan McNabb Chevrolet, where excellence and community converge.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
Stan McNabb Chevrolet, serving Columbia and the surrounding area since 1980. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is family owned and does their best to make you feel like you're a part of the family. Commitment to customer service is the highest priority. Whatever your vehicle needs are, from sales to service, Stan McNabb is here to help. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is a dealership that cares about this community. Visit us online and get started today. Stan McNabb Chevrolet, where excellence and
All right, we're back here at Culleoka Unit School, where the game has just been postponed to another night due to unsafe court condition. The condensation here in the gym has been very high level of humidity throughout the night. So that made condensation form on the floor, and they are decided between the coaches and athletic directors and officials that this game will be played out on another date. So the final for tonight in this contest, 36-20, Mount Pleasant finishes the game with a higher score. We are at the 7:23 mark of the third quarter. The guys, sometimes that's just how it goes. You can't finish the game out here tonight due to unsafe court conditions, and you can't really blame them. After the fall on the final play of this game tonight, Ethan Richardson making a jump stop in the lane and completely losing his feet under him. Right. It was not a safe play and not a safe condition to finish this game out here tonight. So
it's a tough call because you gotta. It's a roll of the dice. The air is now on and now circulating. That's just the note that we'll make. I mean, you don't think it's going to be 70 degrees on January the 9th. And, you know, when they got the air turned off and it's this humidity in there and it's slick conditions, it's just one of those things that we just got to do. And so basically what's going to happen is Orlando Cox took a picture of the scoreboard. He's going to turn in an unusual, I think he called it an unusual game report. The game report will go to TSSAA. TSSAA will discuss it and make a determination about the game. It appears that the coaches have gotten together that they're going to try to play this game at a different date. But I do think the TSSAA is going to weigh in. It's just one of those crazy things that happen when you get 70-degree weather in January. It's the right call. We don't want any kids to get hurt. I think the floor was going to be okay, but the issue was going to be the sideline is what's going to be the most difficult thing.
Chris Pointer, we appreciate the insight. We appreciate you working to resolve the issue. Couldn't figure it out completely tonight, so the game postponed, but the final from pretty much the first half. This was the score at halftime, so they got one half of basketball in. 36-20 was the Mount Pleasant score over Culleoka here in Culleoka Unit School. Appreciate you for being on the broadcast. For Peyton Calvert, Landon Seacrest, I'm Lewis Maddox. We'll say so long from Culleoka Unit School, where the Tigers come out on top to this point, 36-20. Everyone be safe. Some weather coming in tonight, which is due to the 70 degrees in January story. So we will cut the broadcast off right now. We appreciate you as you've been listening to high school basketball in the Maury County Public Schools Game of the Week right here on the Front Porch Sports Network, powered by Columbia Power and Water Systems.